thank you to all the channel members here in the Butter Nation. Thank you for continuously supporting the channel, the content. Your membership means a lot, and of course it supports the giveaways and all of the upgrades to the channel and making it more viewable stream for you. I want to give a big shout out to the Butter Rangers. We have Marvel Kicks, Chama, Andrew J. LaBoy, G.I. Joe, Marvel World, CJ, Nero, Ash, Anakin, Pure Soul, 81, The Fallen Fed, Buckaroo, Bonsai, Carl M, Justice Scout, Melissa K, Innocent, Darth Clueless, Tony Collector 10, Plastic Boy Wonder, John T, Johnny Number Sicko, Donald Lake, Nico Hodge, Luis, Renato Kriegel, RMD Collective, John Santora, Catalina Wine Mixer, Iron Manuel, 96, Dio Forge, Dama Chiciano, Chili Snow Run, Fly Zone 21, Robert Donatello, Jason Young, Legendary Poser, Albert Wong, High School Creations, Lightning was Jeff, Cerebral Decon, Monica 796, 80s Baby, and Map Project 44. And of course, we have the Butter Army supporters, Uncanny Skulls, Loki, Paul Morales, D. Cirtle, Canuli, Tom, Joe Figured Out, Sam Rock, Tommy K, Ryan Dole, Thomas D, Quinn Calling, Ryan Davis Creations, John Carmen, Eva Demon, Afro Scrums, Dragon X, and I Leave My Toys Alone, Kenny C3, Better Troll, Buddy Sunday, Deep Lake Makes, The Geek Effect, Tom, Mel A, Brings Toys to Work, Dean Skate, Mary Lou, Jurassic Jesse, Customs by Matthew, Aaron S, Mike 1, Anna Lee, Figure Fat, Nate, Kirby, Kai Cornelius, Matthew Toy, Marks, The Mark, Alex, Alexander Eagles, and Played by Myself, Desmarie, Fan, Tech and Collect, Nathan's Donation, Jason Love, Builds, Matt String, MT Blade, Dead Who Reviews, 160 Blake, Comment, Torment, Super Yoko McCann, Master Read, DK List, Art by Stefano, Federation 2, AI's Collectibles, Toy Chase, Rich M. Thank you all for supporting. You can also gift a membership to other people in the chat. That is also appreciated. Enjoy the episode. Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes. Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one Zusi on the name.
Let's try them. Let's still try.
Hello there, everyone. How's it going? My name's Kevin, aka Toying Around. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Toys Day. If this is your first time here on the channel, what I do every week is I sit down with a friend of mine in the hobby, in the toy collecting community. We open up a bunch of toys and we get to chat about, everything that is involved with buying and collecting toys. And I get to make space. I get to open stuff, get rid of clunky boxes so I can make space, so I can buy more toys. You can do that too. On the channel, there's a lot of cool toy content, so hopefully you can subscribe and come back for more videos coming out in the future. Last week had a great stream on Unboxing Thursdays, talking toys with D Amazing and Dan from the Hasbro Marvel Legends team. Next week we will be talking with Poncheezy, a very talented toy poser, OG in the game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Once in a while on the show, we like to talk about TV shows that we get toys from. So the Disney Plus series Andor has started yesterday with 3 new episodes, which is insane. But that means the Boba Squadron will be returning here on the channel and on Twitch on Tuesday the 27th at 9 p.m. Come back. Myself, Yoko, Paul, and Ernie will be talking about the first 3 episodes. So if you're a fan of Star Wars and Disney Plus and talking about the toys that come with that show, make sure you're tuned in next Tuesday. Thank you to all the channel members. I hope you liked the intro I made. I took CJ's advice to do it at 1.5 speed, and it was more ridiculous than efficient. So I'll do a new one for next week. Tonight's guest, he's been on the channel before. You should check him out. Definitely. He's got I've got all his socials down in the description of the video. But you should follow him. It's somebody that I've been following for a long time, admirer of his work, and also very inspired by the amazing art that he puts out. This is please give a warm, buttery welcome to NOSERAIN, Richee. What's up, man?
What's up? Hey guys, what's going on?
Welcome back.
Feels good to be back, man. It's been a long time. I think Designer Con was like the last time we saw each other. So,
yes, we met in person.
Yeah. But yeah.
When was the last time you were we did the unboxing? Because Designer Con, we ran into each other. It was kind of quick.
I feel like, wasn't it before? I thought the live stream was before we actually met up in person.
Yeah. Has it been a year since? Well,
I think it has been, because Designer Con was like November. So yeah, it's been a minute.
NOSERAIN is the name. toy photography is the game. But if to get people to kind of know you on a different level, not just as another handle on IG, like what kind of stuff are you into collecting? What kind of stuff I don't know gives you inspiration to do what you do?
Like not toys? Is that what you're saying?
Anything.
I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
have to be toys.
I think I've been like a collector pretty much since like I feel like since third whenever Pokemon. It's funny because like we're gonna open Pokemon cards tonight, right? So like that was when I noticed like, oh, I'm like super into collecting stuff. Yeah, we got the cards right here. But like I would say Pokemon cards was definitely when Pokemon first came out, Pokemon cards, like I was obsessed. Um, Ever since then, I think it translated to like toys. I noticed I started like what what you're doing with your figures on your shelf. I started doing that with like my Dragon Ball Z toys, and
Nice.
I stopped like bashing them together and throwing them around like I used to, and I kind of like try to keep them more nice, you know. So I realized I started doing that with like my Dragon Ball Z toys that I had, and then from that point, I'm trying to think. Like I was definitely into Spider-Man, the animated series, like those figures, Star Wars, like Power of the Force, that stuff in the '90s. Um, I think I had Ninja Turtle toys, but that was like when I was much younger. But yeah, for me, it's I think I love collecting, and these days it's been more selective on what I buy,
Mhm.
as opposed to before, where it was more like, oh, I have this like shot idea I want to do, and then I'm just gonna go buy props and all this other stuff just to like create it. And I've kind of just been more like selective. I've been buying even like designer toys, like art toys and stuff again, because I used to buy that stuff back in like the Kid Robot days. When did I start? When was I buying that stuff? I think it was like 20, 2010. Like back then, I was getting into that stuff. So I was really into like the blind box stuff back then, and various artists from Kid Robot that kind of like extended into
Yeah.
like your other designers and artists that I started following from there. Um, and you probably noticed like on my story, I picked up that Cause figure recently. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, and so just stuff like that. Nothing like I don't go hardcore into like certain lines really anymore. Again, I'm like pretty selective. But there are some stuff that I'll pick up just because like the sculpts are insanely cool, or it's just like a super unique figure. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
cards, speakers. Again, I think being a collector in several things. That's one thing about me. I'm a designer for my day job. So I guess just in general, like that kind of stuff is just natural for me. But yeah.
Super cool. Um, what kind of stuff will you be opening tonight? And then we'll get into more deep dive into NOSERAIN. But
Yeah.
what are you opening tonight?
Tonight, obviously gonna jump into the newest series of Pokemon cards that came out called Lost Origin. Um, there's so many cards now; it's like insane. And if you were paying attention from like 2020 and 2021, like when Pokemon exploded again, like it's been impossible getting cards like in stores and stuff. So it's kind of settled down, and you can actually get cards now in the store, which is why Kevin was able to find cards and I was able to find cards. So we got those. I didn't tell you about these ones, but I found some of these cards. Were you ever into Yu-Gi-Oh by any chance?
No, I wasn't into any of this stuff, which is
Oh,
which is why I have no idea what's going on.
what about trading cards in general, like Marvel cards back
Yeah,
then?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Marvel, Overpower. I had a whole bunch. All the Flare stuff from the
yeah, yeah.
'90s. Yeah.
So like Yu-Gi-Oh was a big one for me in like middle school. So this is it's kind of like a special like series thing. It doesn't like come in like a booster box. You could only get in like these special like boxes or whatever. But they have like these iconic monsters from this card game and also from the anime, which you can get in like this ghost rare form, which it has like this similar like ghostly, just like desaturated like holographic look, but they're like apparently super rare to get. This set is like the second or part two. The second haunting or whatever is the part two of like the first one. The first one, it was so hard to get like the ghost rares in that set. Like it was crazy, and like those cards go for like insane prices. Like
That's what I'm hoping tonight.
Yeah,
to retire off these 4 packs.
But yeah, I got some of those that we're gonna open just for.
I have no idea what those are, but the boxes look so good. I want them.
Yeah,
they just look good. The boxes.
It's funny because like the packs are just flopping around in here. I don't think they do a good job of like packaging these things up.
Oh no.
It's yeah, it's like a waste of space almost for these. But then I have so like the other when this stuff came out, right? When this video came out in Target, I picked them up because when I saw the Raphael, like it was just like his sculpt, the paint work that they do. I think NECA does like a great job in general, but like seeing these dudes, it was such like a unique toy. I was like, and they're turtles, so like I was like, I'm gonna have to get these. So I opened him up, but I got Raphael and the Mummy, Michelangelo, and I wanted to wait for this to open them. So I'm gonna open those dudes.
I was on the fence, but then I saw I think RMD Collective posted a picture of Mikey, the Mummy Mikey, and I'm like, all right, I think I'm gonna do it. And then there's a cool Splinter too, so I don't have shelf space. That's what I'm looking at.
I don't think I'm gonna pick up all of them. I think I'm gonna stick with just turtles for these dudes.
But it's turtles. You get one, you got to get 4. No, that's the rule.
That's if you're like Jason Young, who's probably in the chat somewhere.
I think he might be.
He picks up every turtle like line, I think. So I don't know if he's actually picked up all these yet. Anyway, I have those. I have this, which I also wanted to wait. You've already opened yours and everything, but this is one that I was like, I realized like if I don't get this now, it's probably going to be worth so much later that I'm not going to like buy it. And so I was like, I'm gonna.
I don't know if the movie's that well received.
It's not
but the toy's fun as hell.
Movie, yeah, it's just like the character, right? And like how many cool like scenarios you can put him in, and that's kind of why I got it. And it just looked like fantastic. The other one, which is funny, it's also Pixar, but I've been meaning to pick this up, but it was actually half off at Target, so it's $9.99. So I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna get it." Bugs Life is awesome.
I want to see that. I saw those at Target, but they were regular price.
I had these toys as like a kid. Like I remember one Christmas, my aunt got me one of the Flick toys, and it's nostalgic. So I had that, and
there's more. But
am I gonna have enough time to open all this stuff?
We're here as long as you want to be.
I found this as well. Jazzwares, Halo. Do you have any of these figures?
I helped a friend pick up one. That doesn't count, though. I don't think.
So this is like from the first Halo. So that's the only reason I got it, because that was like when I was younger and having those cool times with my friends, LAN parties and all that with Halo and then Halo 2. That was the Master Chief that I kind of grew up on. So I picked that one up. So I have a lot. What about you?
Some good stuff, man. I have, same as you, 4 packs of Pokemon Sword and Shield Lost Origin. I think this one's going to be the payoff pack. It's going to have some good stuff here. I can retire and do just YouTube, maybe. I peeled the sticker there.
Is that from games?
Yeah, it's from GameStop.
GameStop.
With the Edge discount, it was $5.84 a pack. Great price. But when I open them, I'm going to give them to my kids tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I knew you were coming on and you collect, and I would open these with you, and I can give them to my children tomorrow.
What if you pull like the rarest card you can get, which is probably worth
They don't need to know that I got it. They're asleep. They're not going to watch the replay until like 10 years from now. And by then, I would have gambled the winnings or the earnings from that card already. I also have a Black Series and a Vintage Collection Reva from Kenobi.
Nice.
I want to open these, do a side by side, and see, because we're going to talk about vintage collection a little bit. We've talked about it offline, but they're doing great, and most of that stuff. But we have lots to talk about. There's sheesh. If you want to talk about HasLab, we can talk about HasLab. There's starting lineup, which I think we're more that's more relevant to our interests. And of course the journey of NOSERAIN. So everyone, let us know in the chat what you want to see us open first, what you're most excited to see us open. I want to do a quick stroll through the chat and see who's here, give some shout outs to all the lovely people who have joined us tonight. Let me see. We have Literally Action Figs, channel members in the house, Bearded Builds, RMD Collective, Dom Muchichiaro, Winger Lose. Thank you, channel members. Darth Gutierrez, Paul Morales. Can you hear the music? Does it sound good?
Sounds fantastic.
Chill. Guti, Curse, Sam Rock. What's up, Sam Rock? Rockmaker Collects. Tommy K's in the house. Happy Thursday. Toy Malarkey. Thank you so much for sharing over on Instagram. Matt Logic 44. Loki. More channel members. David de la Huerta. Gotta pronounce it properly and full emphasis. Customs by Machu. What's going on, man? Steve Morrow. Thank you for being here. Tony Collector 10. Dwayne Shoots Toys. What's up, Dwayne? High School Creations. What's up, Mike? Fellow enabler here in the chat. Torrensu says Christmas trees. What's up, Torrensu? Oh, that's his tattoo. He has Christmas tree tattoos, apparently. Animated Heroes, welcome back. Thank you for being here. 1-6 Shooter, Trevor. What's going on, man?
Trevor, what's up?
NOSERAIN is here. Catalina Wine Mixer. Iron Manuel 96. Uh-oh, a whole bunch of names jumped. Let's see. I did a video in the beginning, if you missed it, just to thank all the channel members, people who support the channel. I might have to just record a new video every week for all the names, but High School Creations in the chat, Mike, I want to thank you a little extra, if that makes sense, for a whole bunch of gifteds you dropped in the chat a few weeks ago, just to give everyone a chance to be part of the Butter Nation. You don't know what that's about. I don't know, for a couple bucks a month, you can support the channel. You get like special badge next to your name. You get access to emojis in the chat when you join the live streams every week and chat with everybody. So, and depending on the tier, there's different perks. So thank you everyone who supports. We have AI's Collectibles here. Nico Hodge, welcome back. I gotta send Nico some pizza crusts in the mail. But we're gonna talk about crusts, Richie. We're gonna get to the middle of that, if you know what I mean. DK's here. What's up, DK? That's my homie. We're gonna order some starting lineup figs together. Save some shipping. Geek Effect.
Is that BTS song your theme song?
The Butter song?
Yeah.
Oh, I have this for super chats.
Smooth like butter.
Yeah.
I should have bought that BTS trophy statue that they had at Sideshow.
They have I think, did they make like Barbie dolls with BTS or something?
They probably did.
They had their
I think I've seen them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chad Kinsler's in the house. What's up, Chad? High School Creations over on Twitch. Everyone on Twitch, thank you for tuning in and watching. Toy Snowman is here. What's up? Check out Toy Snowman for your toy needs. Lots of great vendors here in Canada. Going Geek, what's up? Bjorn says, WTF, Pokemon? That's right. That's right. Pokemon. I know you're a big Pokemon guy, Bjorn, so enjoy the pack openings. Oh, that was smooth. 80s Baby is here. Aiden Skate. Go check out 80s Baby on his new channel, and his he's got some great new merch with a lot of different art styles and Ninja Turtles. Some work by Chamba there, so go check it out. Please support the homies as usual. Sorry, something just jumped, but Jason is here. What's up, Jason? He said, "Yo, wing or lose." but he is Work More or Less on Instagram, and I almost mixed those two together. But go check him out as well. Got to get him back on the channel sometime soon. You know, he's done some new stuff lately, and I want to chat with him about that. Patty, how are you over on Twitch? Jericho Savage is here. Did I see Yoko? No, did I just make that up? Where is Yoko? Where is Yoko? Norin Radicals, thank you for being here. All right, I think we're caught up. Kev, I just wanted to let you know I DM'd you the 6 most expensive cards on the set you guys have, as well as this link. Don't DM me the 6 most expensive cards. Mail them to me, please. Please, Bjorn.
No, you're
Yoko says,
right now.
Bjorn's in Singapore. I'll pay for that shipping. Just send it over. Send it over. What do you want to open first?
I think we go right into the Pokemon because I know you've been dying to open those.
All right. Should we space them out or do all 4 right away?
Let's do 2 and then do something else and then come back to the 2.
Do 2 was not an option, but I'm down.
Oh, that wasn't what you meant?
Let's do 2. Let's do 2.
We can do all 4, man. I'm down. Like, I'm cool.
No, let's make it.
Else.
Let's savor it.
We can do that. Should we just do 1 and then break it up into 4 quarters?
Who's this?
That's a Pokemon named Gardevoir, and I think that's her, or its shiny form.
Sure.
So shiny
I believe
Pokemon, and I don't mean like, you know how like in Pokemon cards, like they have, like holographics cards, right? That's not what I mean by that. Shiny Pokemon are like variants of Pokemon. Like in the game, it's a very, very, very hard chance of running into like a Pokemon that is a shiny Pokemon, which is a color variant of like that Pokemon. So like originally that Gardevoir is green and has like a green color, but this is her or its shiny form, and it's blue. So they have a card in this set called they're like Radiant cards, and Gardevoir is one of them.
Loki says, what would I name? I'd probably name this Pokemon Propellor, just because it looks like a propeller.
I think you should work for a Pokemon company, dude.
I mean, some of these names aren't that creative. Like, isn't one of them just the word snake backwards?
Ekans, yeah.
Yeah, I just learned that yesterday, and
the
I act like I
evolved
knew it all along.
The evolved form is Arbok, which is backwards
Yes.
Cobra.
Yes.
Yeah.
My wife just told me that last night.
Dang, fun facts.
What's up, 796?
Let me see if I have a Gardevoir. I don't have a Gardevoir pack, so I won't be opening that one, but let's just go for it. So
The boxes don't, the packaging doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
and my
yeah.
daughter learned that the hard way.
oh, she got all the ones she wanted, and then like inside it was
No, there were 2 packs, and not from this series. I think one of the packaging had Sylveon on it,
Oh,
and she's like, I want this, and took it from her brother, and her brother got the other pack, but he got all the good cards in it, and her pack was trash. And she learned
karma.
finally at age 6 that don't judge a book
By its yeah.
by the outside. Someone said, do I know the trick? Is there a trick or
Yeah.
something? Kirby Kai?
There's like a pack trick technically. Like there's the rarest card or the best card is typically in like the middle of the pack, and so
Okay.
it depends on the set. I feel like this set is probably 4 like cards from the back that you have to move to the front so that the last card is the rare card. So like when you're going through them, the last card will be the best card.
So use the 4 cards from the back to move to the front.
right.
Okay. What about weighing them? Do the hollow cards weigh any differently?
Do you weigh your packs? That's interesting. Because like
I don't. Sports cards you can, because some of the
Yeah,
inserts
yeah.
like
Pokemon
game
cards.
used floor pieces and things.
Yeah, Pokemon cards you can do that too. Especially
Really?
like vintage ones. Those ones have those, yeah, you can tell the difference. And then people sell them unweighed.
Oh, this one's only 30.
What's-
That means this one is 31. Is it because of the sticker?
What's the other one?
30. the first. Wait, now it's 31. What is going on? I already bought these, Bjorn. I'm not at the store weighing them, dude.
Here's the thing too, yeah, like there's people I'm sure in like sports too, like they'll weigh them or say that they're unweighed and then they'll sell them online saying it's like a heavy pack or whatever.
All right, so what's the method here? Is there?
Yeah. So the let me do one first, and then.
Oh, okay, of course. Yes, Sensei, go.
So when you open it from like the back, right, it should be like the face of a Pokemon card. So like I'm opening it. Oh shoot.
There you go.
I'm opening it, and it has this, right? So there's another tell in cards. There's like a code card on. God, this is kind of.
Yeah.
There's a code card on the back, right? And
yeah.
That can also tell you whether or not you got a holographic card or whatever in the pack. So I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
what do you do?
That, but if anybody plays the card game, you can use that code for like the online game.
I have a stack of those. Do those do anything?
You can sell them. Yeah, they do something. Like you can put the codes.
I can sell them?
Yeah, you can put the codes in. And you threw them out, didn't you?
No, my son spilled his water bottle on it.
And it got ruined, or like
they're like stuck together.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. But like, yeah, you use that for the online card
It's here
game.
to get rich.
It's basically getting a digital booster pack. You can open up packs online. So if like you want to do that with your kids, they can have like an extra pack online if they have like an account. Anyway, so we have the card, the Packer cards, straight out of the pack.
Is that Jinx?
It is Jinx.
My wife says that Jinx looks like the kind of ladies I'm attracted to.
That's funny, dude. But basically, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4. You move the top 4 to the bottom. Hopefully, I don't know if it's changed, but it should be right. Yeah, you should have an energy card.
Oh god, I have energy cards all over the house, dude. Do I need those?
No, you don't need those. Unless you're playing the game, like the actual card game, you don't need them.
I don't even know how to play it. All right.
Yeah. So, with this is what people typically do. Like they'll make videos. I'm sure you've seen them, right? Like the the opening stuff. So they'll do that card trick, and then they'll go through the cards like this. Let me try to do it like this. So it's
that's a taser.
And then they'll go through.
That's a droid from Star Wars.
What are these?
Misfortune Sisters.
There's
Jinx.
like,
hello.
Yep.
Hamana.
Basculin. Makuhita. And also in this set, like, you know how when you open packs, sometimes there's like a reverse holo where like everything else except the picture is holographic or shiny?
Yeah. What's that about?
That's just like a variant of like any card in the set that's just like not one of the special cards can have like a reverse holo foil. So it's just like, it's not worth anything usually, you know, but in that slot,
I lost interest.
In that slot, you can get like really good cards as well. So like,
okay,
you'll have the main really good card potentially, and then the one before that could be really good too. So anyway, let's see. What is this? Nope. I think
it's a swear word.
Oh, see it like this right here. It's a full
that
art.
Looks so cool.
It's a full
what
art.
Does she do?
Wait, how do I have a full art here?
Did you count wrong?
Huh? This is a full art trainer card, which is like one of the rare cards as well. But this should... Okay, so yeah. So you can pull this stuff even in like that reverse holo spot. But this is technically my rare in the pack, which is still a hologram.
Indra.
I don't know. It's kind of probably confusing for people. But if you open packs, you know. See, yeah, some people know. Double hit, you know.
Double hit.
We got 2 hits.
Full art goes in the reverse holo slot.
Do you have sleeves? Do you have sleeves?
Are
you a noob right now and don't have sleeves? All right, no, dude. Come on.
I have no, I gave them all to the kids. I bought card pages for them, and my son has this weird filing system. He puts like 8 cards in one slot, and then now they're all stretched out.
Yeah.
So I need to get them new stuff.
That's not good. What is it? Good binder behavior. What is it?
Sometimes he walks around with the binder upside down, and there's a trail of cards behind him. I'm like, dude.
Oh man.
Poor kid. What's up, Geeky Fresh? All right, here, I'm gonna try this.
I mean, as kids, we used to just put our cards in our pockets and stuff and play around on the playground and whatnot.
What is this? What is this glue? This is insane.
Yeah.
I need instructions.
Let's see if you can do this pack trick correctly.
I can count to 4, okay? I took Kumon. I know what's going on.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
I don't know. People
So
have seen me do stuff.
You open it from like the back, right? Make sure that you don't see like the bottom of the. Yeah, just open it. Yep.
Good?
Like that. Yep, you're good.
I mean, I could just look over here.
And when you do that, just slide the one on the bottom.
Uh-oh.
Or like you can give the code away or whatever.
All right. All right. I'm just going to close my eyes. So I take the bottom card?
Yeah, take the bottom card and just like, no, don't do that. All right. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
What happened? Don't look at it?
Well, if anybody in here knows like what that back of the code card means, then it's kind of like a spoiler, you know?
Did they steal my code?
Well, they could steal your code, but
They couldn't because I was moving it so fast. I did that on purpose.
All right, so flip it over. Flip the back over.
Dude, I'm not a noob. I know what's going on.
Yeah, dude, you're a pro.
So 4?
Yeah, 4. There you go.
All right.
And
Cut the deck.
Should be an energy. If you did it right. Yep, it's an energy.
Who's gonna mess that up? No one.
If you
no one
pull
can
like
mess that up.
the rarest card in this set, it's gonna. I don't know. I think I'm gonna lose my mind, but
He's gonna leave.
it's
He's gonna leave.
it's a really good card. It's super rare to pull, but it would be on camera if you pulled it. Yeah, $300. This guy said.
Is $300 the most I can make on a card?
In this set?
Yeah.
That would be the rarest card in the set. So like,
I feel
I
like
don't know what it
spent
goes
more
for
on
like
that.
as a raw card. Like right out of the pack, you just sell it. You don't get it graded or anything like that.
Make
there's
it
like
nice.
different-
Add value to it.
There's a different
That's
aspect.
what you're saying. Do you grade your cards?
I graded quite a few of my cards during like that stint of like 2020, 2021, where it was blowing up. Cards were like huge value at that time. Even the vintage stuff, but my cards were not in the condition to where it would be like worth like what they were going for some of those cards. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy around that time. So like if you were able to get the right cards and pull the right cards and like sent them in to get them graded and got them back fast enough or whatever, you were able to make like quite a profit off of like some of the stuff that you pull. Like the McDonald's.
Yeah.
You remember that whole thing that was happening around then? Like McDonald's had a thing for the 25th anniversary with Pokemon. There was a holographic Pikachu in there that everybody wanted, and that was one that I got and I sent it in real fast through like Express to get it like graded so that I could get like hopefully a 10, because it depends. Like you can get a 10 and sometimes it feels like they're like controlling the market in a way where it's like, okay, we want to make sure that there's not a lot of 10s of this card. So they
Definitely
might,
conspiracy.
Right. And so for that card, I did get a 10 and then I just like flipped it right away.
Good job. That's exactly what I've done. So you're a pro at, this kind of stuff. You want me to get sleeves ready.
Yeah.
To add more value, maybe go get it graded. In your collecting experience and opinion, how much more would my autograph on the front of the card add to the value of it?
You would have to give me money probably. Like it's like negative. Like,
my autograph.
Yeah, your autograph.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe not the strategy that I want to go with. Okay. I don't know, what is this? Is this water? What is this? What kind of energy is this?
That's a dark energy.
What the hell do I know? All right, do we want to go down or up?
Let's go up. Let's be positive and go up. Yeah.
Be positive. Yeah, that's what we need this week. Positivity.
Lots of drama going on, huh?
Lake Acuity. That's probably a lame card.
No idea what that is or does.
Nope. It's like a hot springs. where they make donuts. Looks in the
Yeah,
shape
the
of a donut.
The other cool thing is like I just like the art, like the different artists that the Pokemon company will hire to do this, and some of them have been running since like the first set ever. You know?
That's cool. Because that's a long ass time. A Porygon 2.
Or actually longer since they came out in Japan first.
He's
Porygon.
evolved from Porygon, who looks like he's made out of polygons.
Yep. Yep.
And his evolution rounded out his edges, didn't get him a better name. Also, his attack is garbage attack,
Yes. Garbage.
which is a lot of the stuff that we've seen this week too in the community. Hey yo, hey, we got the same card.
Wow.
Misfortune Sisters. No, I see something at the bottom. I saw some edges.
Did you see something
I don't wanna
shiny?
I don't know.
You said you saw some edges. Like, was that?
Yeah, I saw the edges. It's not yellow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go. It's
That could have been my eyes though.
Could be something good.
Collecting Grid says, I'm learning so much about Pokemon. Me too. Mainly how not to sign cards, to give away too much value, because we don't want to flood the market with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd get it
Too
graded.
much supply.
If you sign one of like my cards, dude, I'd get it graded, and then I don't know what they would do with it, but they might just send it back to me, honestly.
They'll probably steal it. They'd be like, whoa, this is signed? What is this?
Who's
And then who is toying around? And why is it spelled wrong? Binnacle? I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know what's going on. Will my kids want these?
Knuckle? I don't know. Porygon. Hey,
We got Porygon and Porygon 2. No way.
Porygon.
Is that
Gen-
a rare occurrence to get the Pokemon and its evolution in the same pack?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that's got to be worth something, right?
It's probably the first time it was ever recorded on video, dude.
In history of Pokemon?
History, dude. No.
Oh, I'm going to sell this stream. Ducklet.
Ducklet. See, Yukimori is the artist who does this type of art where she like actually creates the Pokemon out of clay. And so, yeah.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's like it's
Oh,
clay.
that's insane.
She does like clay work basically for her thing, and then she's done a whole bunch of these, and I've collected a bunch of like her clay Pokemon cards.
I don't think I'm a fan of Porygon because it's like they're making fun of like an Asian guy trying to say Polygon. They're like, hey, what is this name? He's like, it's a Porygon.
Actually, you might be right, dude.
Yeah, that's
might be right.
offensive.
I think it's blip
Bug.
bug.
This looks like crochet.
I think so. Yeah, it looks like a knit something. That's
All right, so you want to go up or down for the last one?
there's like two left, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
Here.
I think we have. I don't know.
There's 10 in a pack. This is 9.
What's the rarity on that? We didn't even get to like a reverse card though.
Okay,
Anyway, let's just
I
see.
can't count.
Let's see.
I'm going this way. Oh, you're right.
Okay, yeah. So that's like a reverse holographic, which is just
What the hell was that
again,
counting?
any card in the set can be a reverse holographic if it's from like the base set, basically.
And this is worth nothing?
It's just like a consolation prize for anybody who's opening packs, probably. You know, they're just like, you didn't get anything great, but yeah.
I'm just kidding.
okay.
I just threw this. Okay, here
All right,
we
you
go.
said there was something shiny, so we'll see. Like maybe there's something else.
Here,
back
I'll,
there.
I'll peel. I'll peel the top.
Ooh, okay. So let's see which one.
Should I go get a sleeve?
Yeah, you should sleeve these probably.
I thought you said this one was worthless.
Not that one. Oh, you're talking about this one, like that we're looking at? I thought you were talking about the one behind it.
Behind? All right, I'll be delicate. I don't have any sleeves.
It's fine.
I will call my wife.
Fine. The way that I look at the card behind this card is that this is just, it's not like the one that everybody wants, but it's also better than just like a regular like holographic like Kingdra that I got. This is kind of like the old school like original holographics, just had like the shiny behind like the picture. Then they upgraded over the years to like a full image kind of thing. But the V card, like Okay, let's just reveal what you got back there.
All right, here we go.
Enamorous.
Enormous.
That's
The guardian of love.
Pokemon is. Is this
What am I looking at?
this might be
It would
from,
help
like,
if it was in focus.
yeah. Enamorous. It's there's like other Pokemon that I forgot their names. I'm bad.
So should I just take this over to Whatnot or and
I
start
don't
selling
think
this
it
on there?
that much, to be honest.
Okay.
But
Who's
if
in
you
the
sign
chat?
it might go for way more, dude.
That bad that if I sign it, it'll go for more?
I think so.
Oh, Jason says $1.35.
Is it really, Jason?
Are you serious? It's not even worth the paper
That
it's
came
printed
out
on?
like I think a week and a half, something like that.
Is this a Pokemon? Someone's saying this
is.
is a bootleg.
No, it's a Pokemon, but I don't know what Pokemon that is because I think it has to be from like the newest games.
Well, whatever. It's pink. It has hearts all over it. My daughter will love it. I am severely dissatisfied with what's going on. We got to do another one because somebody said it took too long. Geeky Fresh. It's not a race.
All right, we can go for
One
another
more? One more.
Absolutely. I really hope you pull some like fire, dude.
I
Really?
wouldn't even know.
All right, you want to go again? You want to do back to back?
Yeah, do one more. One more. We got four.
You go first.
Give the people what they want. You want me to go first? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Look, my blister outside packaging matched my booster pack art.
Is that a thing? I have some sort of
That's
Power Rangers.
That's the Pokemon that has the best card, or like the artwork, the alternate artwork, the rarest
Richee?
card features that.
Uh-oh.
Am I glitching out?
I froze. I think it's my laptop.
Okay.
I have like 7 laptops running at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's the one I'm going to get it in this pack because he's on.
There's an alternate art, which is like a variant of one of the cards in there, and that's the one everyone wants because the artwork looks really cool. And it's
Yoko, what is this called when dogs lay down like this and their back feet are kicking out? All right, so I'm going to take the back card, right?
Take the
All right,
back
you
card,
guys
throw it away.
draw 4.
Yep. Was that 4? Yep, it's 4. It's 4.
Oh, God.
The energy's on the
Watch
bottom. Energy's on the bottom.
Yeah,
Yep.
energy. All right. Should I do this fast then? Because people were judging me. Look, I don't do things fast. That way I don't mess it up like building a Modoc. All right. Some kind of energy. Okay. Mian Shao? Is this Mandarin?
I think so. Is that how you pronounce it?
Mian Shao evolves from Mian Fu. That
There you
sounds legit, right?
That
That's
sounds super legit, dude.
another miss.
Weren't you
What's going
reading
on?
some? Was it Cantonese or something off of the menu earlier today?
Yeah, I was at a restaurant with my friend earlier. It's
Your practice.
embarrassingly reading Chinese. It was, oh shoot, super chat
Smooth like butter.
from Go Figure Go. Thank
That's
you. Says
Roland?
butter enabled.
Did you get 2? I see 2 notifications that popped up.
Smooth like butter.
Hit it again. I think you sent 2. I don't know if it's by accident or on purpose. It's the same message, but thank you for the super chat.
2 butters
Cool.
enabled. 1 for each of us, I guess.
Yeah, are you getting? Does that mean you're getting packs?
I
Either
think
way,
you
thank
buy
you for
that-
being here.
Buy that card off of you, dude.
Oh, you want the autograph card? I got you. I
Maybe
got
that's
you. I got a
what it
holster.
is.
Why is this so common? Out of 3 packs we've opened tonight, all 3 of them have had this, and we're across the continent.
What's the number of cards in the set? Like if you look on the bottom. Oh, I guess I could look at it too. Dang, there's 196 cards in the set
Is that a lot?
that you can collect. I think that's a lot.
Medicham? This is medicinal. Yeah, so I recently learned, either this week or last week, that there are no pets in the Pokemon world, no animals. they're all Pokemon. And that led me down this rabbit hole of like, where do they get milk and what do they do for meat? And then people started messaging me on IG. It was awesome. That's like the different dishes that they make
Yep. I think
with
Slowpoke
Pokemon.
is Slowpoke tail soup. Do you know
What is
Slowpoke
happening? I know of the name.
Slowpoke tail soup is a dish you can have in the game. So yes.
Should I buy the new game? What's the game that's on Switch? Arceus? Arceus?
Arceus? Is it Arceus? I think it's Arceus. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I did buy it, but I didn't really play it that much. But there is a new game coming out, Scarlet and Violet. I think it comes out in November.
Don't go down that road. I went down that road. They showed me Miltank. It's got multiple teats, and they were milking it for milk.
Was that on a card?
I think it was from a comic.
Oh.
Kirby Kai. They cook Magikarp sashimi.
But then they have like certain cards with like not Pokemon on there. Like they're just
Really?
animals. Yeah.
What do you mean they're not Pokemon? They're just animals.
Like there are cards like, for instance, if there was like a Charmander card and then like in the background or like in like on the ground will be like a tiny bird that's also just not a Pokemon that exists. Yeah.
This is Hisuian. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, sure.
Nobody knows. I'm getting a lot of duplicates. I'm not happy with this series. Oh, that's cool.
There you go. See? That's part of like the trainer gallery. So like the reverse holo spot, you can get these cards too. So you can get like back-to-back hits.
This card looks sick. I don't even know if it's worth money, but it just looks awesome.
Yeah, Snorlax is awesome. I love those trainer gallery cards. The artwork on those are super cool.
Yeah, I like it.
There you go.
Sorry, kids.
I might get something else back there. I don't know. We'll see.
Trainer gallery. Is that everyone in the chat is getting happy? Boom. Nice. All right. I'm assuming it's good.
And then
Volo?
it's just a holo. Volo. That's the brother of Yellow, dude.
It is not. Please don't. That can't be real because I was gonna make that joke. And if it's a real thing, I'm gonna crap my pants. $4 Snorlax card.
Cool, dude. You made your money back.
No, it's $5 per pack. All right, your turn.
Oh. Well,
Unfazed fat.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna talk about HasLab. Don't worry. Let's see yours.
Gary's like, why are you guys taking so damn long?
Dude, we're just hanging out. It's not a race. But we'll talk. Richie, one of my favorite things about the origin of the name NOSERAIN. Can you let the people know?
Yeah.
It's a secret.
No, I've said it actually, probably on some podcasts and stuff before. But
I think you've said it here.
did I last time?
Yeah, I think so.
So, Kobe, right? So in Korean, if you say nose, it's ko, and then rain is P. So I just, did that, and then it's Kobe, basically.
Your favorite
player, of all time. Love that dude. R.I.P. Obviously. But yeah, he was my favorite player since I wouldn't say since the very beginning, because when I first started watching the NBA, it was actually in 2000, and that year was when the Lakers and the Sixers went to the finals. And Allen Iverson, I really liked Allen Iverson growing up. That dude was dope. But then at some point, there was a point where I admired Michael Jordan. I was watching a lot of his highlights, his footwork, and all that stuff. And then I realized, dude, the modern Jordan is Kobe. So I started watching his videos a lot, and I was like, man, he's so skilled. He's such a skillful player, but he also had like a different aura about him as a player, in my opinion. The way he carried himself and like his interviews and all that kind of stuff. And like people will say like, he was an asshole and he was arrogant and all that stuff. But I think there were certain aspects that I could take away from just how he like approached the game, And I think it was those aspects that I was like, I really like this player. I like listening to his interviews. And then I think around that time, I was heavy into basketball in like college and stuff. Used to play pickup, at the gym all the time, and I would wear Kobe Bryant shoes. So there's just like, I don't know, different aspects of why I like Kobe. And then when I started like toy photography, I actually went by a different name in the very beginning. So like,
oh, did you?
Yeah, for a couple of months, it was just me. Like, I was inspired to shoot like outdoor photography because of Captain Dangerous with her like Nendoroids. And so I started shooting for like a couple months, and then I stopped because I moved up towards like DC, and for like almost a year I like didn't continue it at all. And then like one day I was just like, I want to try doing something consistently for like a year and see where that like takes me. And so like that's where I kind of and it was just like that mentality of almost like trying to get better at something like every day, and why that was sort of like it resonated because that's what Kobe like preached, that was Mamba mentality. And so like, let me do that. And so that's why I kind of like changed my name from that point. And then like I just kind of like took off and like started doing it. So that's where it kind of originated. Yeah.
That's a great origin to the name and your mentality of getting into the hobby and how you've grown through it, man. But we're going to talk starting lineup for sure right after this pack.
Okay. Yeah, let me go through it real quick. Gosh, it's so hard to like do it like this, isn't it? We got Water Energy. We got your favorite Pokemon, Porygon.
Whoa, what's going on? This is the same pack.
Yeah, this almost looks like the same pack. Oh, Lady.
Her name is Lady?
Super creative name right there.
And I'm lazy at naming things? Come on.
This focus is really bad, isn't it?
Metatites?
Metacham. So this is like the form before that.
Oh, I have Metacham.
It's just eating its little berries.
Giant blackberry.
We got Shellos.
Yeah, I got that one too. There you go.
Litleo. For a set that has so many cards, we're getting a lot of like cards we've seen.
Yeah.
Gas.
I got this one too.
Did you?
Ghastly. Yeah.
I got a regular.
Cool.
This is Mimikyu, trying to mimic Pikachu, obviously.
Yeah. I just like how he looks.
All right. You tell me if this is something good.
How would I know? Oh!
You're playing.
It's a V. I don't know what it means.
Oh, it is. Sorry. Was that like off camera when I did that?
No, I saw it.
Gudra.
Who is that?
It's another Pokemon that I'm not too. I think this one was from Sun and Moon. It's a Game Boy version. I think it's cool. I mean, it's not that cool. The Pokemon the V cards right here, if they're not like full art or like some secret rare or like whatever, like it's not like I don't get too excited for that stuff because like I've opened up a lot of packs. But yeah, I mean, it's cool.
You're just jaded.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this one probably. Your kids.
Thank you. No, I'll send it back. I'm gonna send that shit right back.
No, dude, I'm gonna sign it and you're gonna go get it.
How about I sign it after that, and then we'll send it to Jason, and we're just gonna circulate this book.
We're gonna have everybody sign it.
Yeah, save space. Poncheezy, what's up, man? Poncheezy will be on next week. Do we need to open cards next week too, Poncho?
Does he collect cards?
I feel like he does. I have some Power Rangers I'm going to open with you next week, but I'm down for whatever. We talked about Kobe for a little bit. They announced that they revealed starting lineup wave 1 last night, and the pre-orders went up today. $50 a pop. Where did it go? Oh, there's some sort of pop-up here on the website. Are you serious? Here we go. Jason Tatum, Trae Young, Ja Morant, Joel Embiid, Luka, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, and LeBron James. They went up last night. The interesting thing is these are all renders, but it says ready to ship December 22.
Right?
So
Yeah, I found that
it's
really
crazy that they show so much in renders only, and that it's ready to go out in 3 months, allegedly.
I think you saw that one starting lineup post where they actually like did a whole video with Ja.
Yeah.
You saw that, and they had the actual figures.
Right.
So like I thought it was kind of weird that they could create that content but not like do something with those figures for like, the actual product photography or whatever.
Yeah, because the video they made a real John Morant holding his actual figure. The face paint, the 3D face printing looks really good. These are double jointed, pin visible, everything. I thought it was really surprising. I didn't expect that they would have branded shoes for each player. So, you see all the Nike checks on the shoes there, on their socks. I think this is my favorite pair in the set, Tatum's shoes.
So I was looking through like some of their sneakers too, and I recognize some of them as being like legit like shoes. Like I don't know about that one because I don't know what Jason Tatum wears. But those look like the Jordan 36. But they might be like a player exclusive or something. That he actually wears.
There's a taco with some sort of checkmark eyebrow on it. Yeah, no tattoos, which that would be tough at this scale, I guess, or maybe not.
Possible.
What do you think?
It's definitely possible because there's wrestling figures out there with tattoos all over the arm.
True.
I just imagine it's like maybe it's like a money thing. Like they're already paying for all these licenses and all that. Maybe it was just like an extra thing that they didn't want to because I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of because if it's because like, oh, we don't want tattoos on our toys, like that doesn't really make sense because like the reason why the kids would buy them is because the player, which they are watching on TV and they have tattoos. So it's like not like the NBA is like censoring any of that stuff, So
I'm assuming this is more this is pricier than you had imagined it to be.
Yeah, I was actually pretty surprised because I don't know. There's just, it comes with the stand, it comes with the trading card, it comes with the NFT, and then it's just like the figure. So I didn't think it was coming with the stand and all this other stuff. So maybe it was just me. My expectation was like it's probably going to be a figure, like some accessories, like extra hands, like a ball, right? And not that that was it, and it was probably going to be like $25, but I didn't expect it to be double that. But it's interesting. Like I have been like super excited actually for this line because I've been wanting articulated like basketball, like NBA players, whether they're modern players or like players from like previous eras, which actually I personally like want the previous era ones, like those legendary players. But I understand why they would make, like the players that are popular now, right? If their target market is not adult collectors, but like actually kids, like to me it's confusing. It's confusing for me because like I think I even saw like on one of Hasbro's posts or Hasbro's social media posts, like one of the captions was like parents, like this is how you pre-order or whatever, right? And so like
parents are buying $50
that's
US.
weird, right? To me that's kind of like it's kind of raised my eyebrow because like I wouldn't expect a parent to go down the aisles and look at this and be like, yeah, I'm definitely going to buy my kid a $50 toy. No, I'm probably going to buy them this Spider-Man for like $25 or whatever, like, I don't know. It just seems like a pretty high price point when
it's not even going to be on shelves, right? It's
is
Pulse
it not?
and Fanatics, I believe.
Oh, well, either way, if this is directed to parents, I think it's just like, I don't know if they'll buy them like that.
It'd be great if he could actually look up like this, that high.
Oh yeah. I'm actually curious about how well these articulate, like what that jersey material is made of.
Mhm.
I feel like they'll be pretty good though, you know?
It's hard to say. It does look like it's separate. Again, these are all renders, but the jersey looks like a separate piece. Maybe it's like a rubber or softer plastic that with ab crunch inside. Doesn't say, which is insane.
I don't know if it's like floating either. Like, I don't know if it's like attached to the body.
Yeah, if there's any slack for you to really crunch.
Butterfly.
There's a butterfly that you can see for sure.
Yeah.
You got the triple threat hands. You got a bunch of hands, a basketball. It's just a lot more detailed than I had expected.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I think that one is the Jordan 36. Like Luka is signed with Jordan.
Mhm.
But I don't know if that's like an actual colorway, you know? Like I don't know what sort of liberties like Hasbro has with designing some of this stuff. I know the Curry shoe, that's a real shoe, but I
Right.
think it looks slightly different because the pattern, yeah, if you go to Steph real quick, the patterning on his shoe, it kind of looks it's meant to be more of like a knit in the pattern on that shoe is like kind of looks visually like how it has like a crosshatch like that.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't actually look like that. Like these
It's
are
just a knit upper.
It's supposed to be a knit upper in my opinion. But I looked up the shoe to see if it was real or if like Hasbro just like made stuff up. But I see that it has the Curry logo on there. But I wanted to see if it was actual Under Armour shoe. And then I found the colorway and the model, but the design looked different. Like those cross thingies should not actually be like that large and shouldn't look that good.
Someone added the texture and just magnified it too much to that part of the shoe.
That might have been it.
What's up, Paige? Thank you for tuning in again. Yeah, and then of course, like when you buy things like Miles Morales, Spider-Man, you're always. I think the first thing everyone looks for is every brand. Does he come with Nikes?
Yeah.
Right. The only thing that I know of official Nike shoes on a figure are the Mafex Jordans.
Yeah.
and the LeBrons, I'm assuming.
LeBron, yeah, he probably has his branding in Nike.
Yeah.
Jordan has the Jordan insignia.
Right. And actual shoes that he wore. You know, I'm assuming, because I don't know anything, I'm not on the in or in the know, but that's got to contribute to this price factor, right? Paying Nike.
I imagine. Yeah.
Getting the NBA logos on there, NBA Players Association's got to be paid out. Again, not making excuses for anything. $50 is not an easy price tag to swallow. And I think they see that and they're like, what can we offer and add in terms of value? An NFT, something. And, you know, what did you tell me earlier today? Most people just associate NFT with like a,
I think
like a JPEG.
I understand like why maybe they would want to include an NFT or something. Like NFTs are like a lot of people are talking about metaverse, a lot of people are talking about NFTs and stuff. So trying to incorporate that in some way, but I feel like this is kind of like an awkward way of like incorporating it. To me, the way that most people look at NFTs is just like these like JPEGs that people are selling for lots of money. Like, and it's just like this pointless stuff that just seems like a scam and stuff. So that's what negative stigma that word, like those three letters, come with NFT right now, you know. But to me, it's actually it's just like a technology, and I don't think collectibles and the way that it's being portrayed right now are not probably the best form or way to utilize that technology, because all an NFT is, it just stands for like if we're gonna want to get technical and as far as like the term of it, it stands for non-fungible token. It's meant to be like it's unique thing, right, that exists on what they call the blockchain. And the blockchain is basically like this public ledger that cannot be like messed with. Like everything's recorded on there. And so an NFT is really just like to prove the provenance of something, like the origin point. Like an NFT is not the actual picture, you know?
Okay.
So, like, yeah, when you see like all these people talking about like these Bored Ape NFTs or like the monkey picture ones or like anything else regarding that stuff, like it's not the picture. The actual NFT is just pointing to the picture which exists on like this public server. But the thing that denotes the NFT is like the specific code that is that NFT. It's not like a picture or whatever. But for me, it's like when they include something like this, an NFT as like a digital trading card, it's just like anybody who likes to collect things, I guess. It's just digital. It doesn't have like any value really. It's not like useful. There's not like utility behind it, because there's some NFTs that will give you access to something. It's like if something is token gated, for instance, like an NFT allows you to have access to whatever. Maybe that might be useful if Hasbro is able to like utilize that somehow. But this is just like a digital trading card that in general, I don't think a lot of like people who are into toys probably don't like NFTs, because again, the stigma around it, they just probably think it's dumb. People who collect physical things already maybe are not into like this digital thing that for some reason is costing money. So it's just kind of a strange like way to kind of incorporate that. And I don't think this is probably not the right audience, at least. But then again, it could be like a way that people are open to NFTs, right? Like if all of a sudden someone sees this, maybe someone younger, they're like, oh, cool. Like the younger generation of people probably know what NFTs are, you know? Like if they look at that stuff and they're like, oh, cool, we can get an NFT with this like action figure of LeBron James. Oh, cool. Like, you know what like Top Shots is? That's like an NBA, like NFT thing, right? So like if they're already familiar with that stuff, they could be like maybe into this. So to me, it's like, I don't know, like I'm on the fence with it. I actually, no, I don't think it's like that cool, but yeah, I think it could be a way for people to learn about NFTs though. So maybe that's like the positive side of it.
It could be, or we could just watch a video on NFTs or play back the clip of you explaining it just now.
It's probably really confusing what I just said. So yeah, you probably should just watch a video if you want to learn about it, or like the technology of like what it could be for, you know, and not just like digital pictures. But it is like technically a way for you to because like anybody can just like save a JPEG, right? Like you can just save it and like you have that picture on like your like desktop or whatever. But it's that for it to be on the blockchain and have that provenance shows that that's the first one, you know? Like if you look at a meme, you never know where that meme comes from, but there was a starting point. Like somebody had to create that. So like if someone put that on the blockchain, that person is like that's where it came from. Like, you know, which one's like the original, you know what I mean?
Like the new Adam Levine meme that's going around.
I don't know. But I don't know. It's tricky. Like, I don't know, because like, let's say you're an artist, right? You put like your toy photography on your account and stuff, but then somebody decides to see it and they're like, oh, I'm going to put this I'm going to turn this into an NFT. Then it's like different, because like that's technically not theirs, but it was technically, there is an origin point of where it was on the blockchain, right? So like, I don't know.
Oh, that's wild then. That's not cool. Punch Easy says, I see the licensing argument, but don't other companies do the same? NBA Funko Pops have the NBA logo and they stay super cheap. Yeah, but I don't think they have Nike, right? They don't have the actual clothing company. But yeah, they do have the NBA logos for those and the team logos. Again, this is just speculation. I don't know what's going on. Before you found out it was $50 each, were you going to buy the entire wave? Between last night when they were revealed and this morning when the prices were shown, were you going to get everybody?
Yeah, I honestly was going to pick up every single one of the wave.
Yeah.
But then, I saw it this morning. I was really surprised. And so I was like, dang, that made me go into like the mode of like being selective. And like
Mhm.
these are $50. I don't imagine people going crazy over them. I already knew that there was going to be like some kind of drama around it. And so I was like, I'm going to pick up the one that I think will, like, the player who's going to probably stay on his team for like the rest of his career. So I pre-ordered a Steph Curry in that way. If they were like more of like the previous era players and they included players like Magic Johnson and like Jordan or Shaquille O'Neal or something, like I think I would buy those for $50 because like you have a figure like the Mofex Jordan which costs probably like $100, right?
Now even more. When it came out, yeah, probably 100,
More.
right?
Yeah, I got mine on I think Ami Ami at the time. I think it was probably like I don't remember how much it was going for around that time, but yeah. So like $50 for a Shaquille O'Neal figure that who knows when they'll make another one of those. Like I would probably pick that up. But Steph Curry was the one player in there that I was like, yeah, I think if I was to get one right now, like he's the one I'd get. I don't know if LeBron's gonna ever like go somewhere else, but yeah, I decided to just go with Steph. But I think they all like the actual physical toys look so much better than the render that like when I saw that video
Yeah.
that I did, I was like, okay, like these look like legit. Not all the likeness is like I think that was the other thing I mentioned to you was I was a little disappointed by the likeness not being like as good as I had hoped. But I mean that's what happens, like
This is like a 2K render, maybe like 2019, 2K19.
It does. Yeah. So like I think it's cool, but I think what I was telling you too, right? It was like whenever they show these like renders and stuff, like I guess I get why they want to do that, but at the same time, I'm in more of the camp of like it's okay to not show me what's coming until it's like ready, like because I wouldn't have known about it. Like I'm okay with just seeing like the actual products once you guys have those, and then you make the announcement once you have them or however you time that. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of like the rendered stuff because it just causes too many problems.
Oh, we've had some of that recently too. Yeah, I think Steph kind of is for this generation pretty iconic that I'd get him because now I'm being picky and choosy based on the price. LeBron, as much as I don't like LeBron, I can't deny that he is like a force in the game.
Absolutely.
That you can hate him all you want because he shut out the Raptors for a good few years out of the playoffs in the East, but you can't deny the skill and the legacy that he's going to leave behind. And to what you're saying about like Shaq, I guess your only other option is to go back and get old McFarlanes, which are hilariously outdated now, right?
I mean, yeah.
And in terms of legends, like older players, do you think it's, and again, speculation, is it like a deal with the NBA and the Players Association? So that's players who are active in the league now. And like, if they're no longer playing, do they leave? Are they no longer part of the Players Association and like, all the things that they do for players?
That's a good question.
Right. So if they're no longer in the league, at this point, do you have to get their likeness rights and the team's permission and all that stuff? I don't know. Usually if it gets more complicated like that with licensing, they probably just shy away from it and just do whatever they can now.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know, man.
I would like to know. As much as I'd like, I'd like to ask about it, I want those players that you talk about. I want the AIs, the Shaqs, the Kobe's that you can have. Because right now, what can you get? Enter Bay?
Enter Bay. Yeah,
1/10 figures?
1/9, I think, and then 1/6. Mofex has the Jordan, LeBron. Yeah, I think those are the only like figures, like articulated figures, at least.
Do these scale with Marvel Legends? Says Wing or Lose. They're 6-inch scale.
Yeah. The other thing was I'm really glad that they did the scaling like how they scale to each other. I don't know how accurate that's gonna be, but I do like that they have like different heights.
Oh, for sure. If they had it all McFarlane style, everyone is 7 inches. No, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Figure scale 6 inches right here. Win or lose.
Were you surprised when they first announced it though that they didn't include like did you have that thought about like having the likeness rights of like the previous players in the previous eras and all that, or did you think that they would include it?
I was hopeful, but there's really no point until they showed it. So I was just kind of waiting for them to announce it.
Yeah.
See, look, here's everybody involved: Hasbro, NBA properties, the National Basketball Players Association, Swoosh Design, and Jumpman. MJ's got to get his cut too. He's got to get his taste. By the time everyone's done,
I'm glad
how
that
much are you left with?
it's interesting because like I'm glad that they do have those licenses because they can make the shoes, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see the Jordan logo on the actual Jordan models though. Like on Luka's shoe, on Jason Tatum's shoe, I didn't see the Jordan logo on those. But it makes me wonder, like, because like these are tiny sneakers, right? And like you have guys like Dwayne Shoots Toys who's making
Yes.
a bunch of sneaker related content, right? So like when I first saw like this, I was like, yo, it'd be really dope if you could take the shoes off of them, and can actually have like a miniature
Yes, that's right.
collection or something. Like I don't know what those shoes are. Like those, I don't think those are those the 19s? I don't know.
Here's me trying to zoom in, like I can get a different look at the joint there to see where it breaks from the shoe and the ankle.
Yeah, I don't know how they've engineered those, but it would be cool to do that because I don't know how they're gonna decide on what shoes they wear. Like who makes that decision, right? Are they gonna use like the modern silhouettes, or are they gonna? Because like players love to wear like even retro shoes, like shoes that are still that aren't like being produced anymore, but they'll still wear them, and like that's a big part of like what they like to do is they like to flex basically on people wearing like the coolest basketball shoes, and sometimes not basketball shoes. You see players wearing like Yeezys back a couple years ago for like basketball shoes and stuff. So I'd be curious to know like if they'll ever make like Air Jordan 1s for like these figures. Because then, yeah, you actually those don't have the Jordan logo on them. But Air Jordan 3, no, wait, that also has Nike Air. But depending on which era, like you could have the Jordan logo too.
So this is AIC podcast has screenshotted some of the pictures from their reel. I don't want to play it in case there's some sort of copyright thing going on, but thank you AIC for the screenshots. Yeah, that jersey looks like it's a separate piece, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tough because like I feel like it could be glued or something like on the main body part, but like on these parts that are kind of more open, they might not be. Can't tell.
But otherwise, the face looks great.
Yeah, I think again, like once they showed the physical like ones, I was like, okay, it's pretty good. So, yeah, I think they're gonna look good, man. Like they look dope. I didn't see was he the only one that they showed in the physical
In their story, yeah, in the reel, he's the only one that did something, I believe.
I feel like in that reel they had all 8 of them lined up.
Oh yeah, side by side, yeah.
But I wasn't sure if that was like the actual figures or the renders again.
Hopefully there are baseball players. Dom in the chat and the other people, myself included, would love some baseball figures. Starting lineup did do baseball back in the day too, so probably down the line
They did
that would be cool.
That was the other thing too. Like I know starting lineup has a legacy, and back then they had those players, like all those era players. So I think bringing it back, it could be it makes sense to have those like players like Jordan and stuff, you know?
Oh shoot. Tom Canuli, resub on Twitch. You've been subbed for 4 months. Thank you so much, Tom. And the Son of Eagle gave out a gifted sub over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Is that Alex Eagleson? If it is, thank you. I believe that's you. Super cool of you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot, and I think this is a start. It's an expensive start, and I don't know. DK's in the chat. DK's gonna get Luca. We're gonna split an order, save some shipping.
Oh yeah,
Job's looking pretty good too.
did you say which one you pre-ordered or what you got, or have you yet?
We haven't ordered yet, but he wants Luca. I'm gonna get Steph, and I was gonna say LeBron, but I'm kind of on the fence.
Yeah. The other player that I would probably consider is I think Giannis.
I don't think I can. As a Raptors fan, you know, there's a lot of Raptors nemesis in this first wave.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a lot. Giannis, Embiid, LeBron, Tatum, kind of. He seems like a nice guy, but he is definitely a nemesis.
Yeah, there's a lot of possibility with the line. Like, I wonder if they'll do like, it doesn't look like with this first wave, but like chases and stuff, like different jersey variants.
Yeah, when McFarlane had home and away jerseys.
Yeah, I think Funko Pops do that too, and like Funko does like a vinyl figure line too. I think of NBA players.
Yes,
and I think
I've seen
those
those
also
recently.
Those have I think chase stuff as well.
That would be cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna be picking and choosing. PulseCon is at the end of this month, I believe, the last day of September and the first day of October, 30th and the 1st. So it's a 2-day thing. Hopefully they can show more of the products in hand if it's shipping in December. I don't know. I'm hoping to see more physical samples of it.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, like, do you think they'll do like a full-size court?
I don't know. I thought I saw like a basketball net in some of the promo stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ball hoop. But that was just like a partial thing of the court, and then the actual hoop.
I have the McFarlane one, but
I
might be.
I want a full court, man. Like for figures like this.
Wing or lose, just hit me up with some pictures of the players side by side. I'm going to pull up that chat without exposing all of my other DMs.
What would you want to see like in the next wave?
If it stays to be current players?
Current or previous, whatever, if that ever happens.
Previous, definitely AI, Kobe, if they can make it happen. Vince Carter.
Yeah. Vince would be dope.
All right, I'm going to try and share this real quick. Current players. I do really enjoy Damian Lillard's game.
Yeah, Dame is dope.
And his shoes are very comfortable.
Man, I haven't played in like recent basketball shoes in so long.
Like, look how good these look. And if they have them ready, was someone just not ready with the photos?
That's
and
what
they had to do renders?
That's why
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's why it's kind of confusing. Like, I agree. I don't know why they wouldn't.
And I think that's probably the argument to make for renders, right? If you can get these models to a photographer to get everything done in time, I think that is the benefit of using digital. Or if these aren't even fully put together, they're like samples and they're sticky tacked together, right? Paint samples. They
Mhm.
might not be able to get into the poses that you want to sell a action figure in, a sports action figure in.
Yeah. But
Because
if,
we know, I don't know, we know people in the community who do photography, like Johnny doing stuff for Super 7. He's told me before he's taken photos, and some of them are just samples, and it's like this was held together by Blue Tack.
yeah, I've talked to Johnny about that stuff too, and yeah, Trevor has some
Trevor, there you go.
as well. Yeah, but they're being produced, or they're coming out in like December, right? That's only a few months off.
Usually, if stuff is that close, like someone in Asia already had it, and they're like selling it on I don't know, Mercari. Is that what people buy on AliExpress, things like that?
Yeah, probably AliExpress.
Sam Rock says Scotty Barnes as a Raptors fan. I appreciate that. How about Scotty Pippen? I wouldn't mind Pippen and a Rodman. Give me a Jordan. Give me a Pippen and Rodman. I'll just put it next to my Maffax MJ. And, you know, you got a decent squad there.
Yeah, they would have to go super deep if they made like an entire starting lineup, you know. But who knows? Maybe it's like a 5-pack.
If it's $50, I don't know if it's sustainable to make all of these lines, because
Right.
there's players and years and eras that you can go on and on and on for.
I want them to do the older players because I don't know when we'll get those figures. you
Yeah.
know?
I know Dan from the Legends team wants an all Knicks team. What, John Starks, Camby, Allen Houston. I forget him. Charles Oakley, he said. What's up, Cap Lives?
Ewing.
Yeah, Patrick Ewing. Give me a Jeremy Lin. Just give me a deluxe Jeremy Lin with all the different hairstyles that you can swap. And
Do you think they would do that? I don't think.
I'm being hopeful because it's rubber jerseys. Maybe like somehow you can take the arms off and take the jerseys off. But how do you take the pants off? And at that point, does it become a doll?
No,
Not that I have a problem with it.
no, I don't think so. Do you consider Mezco figures dolls?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you do? Okay, then maybe yeah.
Yeah. We have a new channel member,
Hello there.
MVP17. Thank you for becoming a channel member here, and welcome to the Butter Nation. I hope you're enjoying your time on the stream and enjoy the content here. There's new videos. We do this every week. There's hunting around. If you haven't watched it yet, I go toy hunting in Toys R Us in person. We look at toys and talk about all these geeky things with some friends of mine. I'm editing the episode with the Enablers. That's coming out next Wednesday, hopefully. And then I have an episode in the chamber after that. So it's cool stuff. I hope you enjoy your membership here. Thank you for your support. Dan, as if he was summoned.
What's up, Dan?
Jeremy Lin sent that.
I would be happy with AI and Kobe, and that's it.
Yeah, I think when I was playing ball, those were probably the two most
T-Mac.
AI and Steve Nash were like the most influential in terms of how I play.
Okay.
But most importantly, when they make the 2-pack of me and Mario, you're going to be upset that they didn't make a 2-pack of you and Plastic Action Jax. What is your action figure going to come with?
Dude, first of all, it's going to be me and Jax, and we're going to be SDCC exclusives, first of all. I should put that out there.
That's nothing. Mario and I are going to be EnablerCon exclusives.
Nah, dude. That doesn't exist. No. Yeah. What would I come with? Shoot.
Yeah. A pack of Pokemon cards.
What would I come with? I would come with like definitely some Kobe's. I'd be rocking Kobe's, definitely.
Who's going to sign off on that licensing?
I'm gonna talk to Vanessa Bryant, and we're gonna sign a deal or something, you know. Man. What else would I think? Yeah, probably cards, sneakers, cheeseburger. You know, for like
Cheeseburger. Is that a signature?
Oh,
Of
I
yours?
just love burgers, dude. Yeah. What else? I don't
That's
know.
two Baffs right there. Yao Ming Baff and
Oh,
Shaq
Shaq.
Baff.
Shaq Baff would be dope.
Remember the McFarlane Yao came in like that deluxe box, and it was like in two pieces.
Was it?
I think so. It was like a bigger box.
That's hilarious. I don't know, man. What would you come with? A stick of butter.
Mario said he would come with a bottle of soju and a sleeveless tee.
Yeah, is that 2-on-2 happening? Like for real? You're coming out to SDCC, right?
Yeah, 23. Let's do it.
Let's do it for real. We got to find a court. We got to get a crowd. We got to get Dan as the MC.
Can I be on your team?
Nah, dude.
I don't.
Jax.
Wait, is Mario still here? I don't
Me
want
and Jax versus the Enablers. We need to come up with a name.
Yeah, that's not even a good name. What's going to be on your jersey? Just me and Jax? Like, come on. We're already ahead of the game.
Like MJ? Like me. Actually, does Dan hate MJ?
I don't know.
I feel like Dan would hate MJ if he's a Knicks fan. Isn't that how it goes?
Oh, hell yeah. Can you? If my figure came with a miniature MODOK, you know how happy I would be? I love when toys come with toys, like
Miniature toys. Yeah.
miniature toys. So hell yeah, give me a miniature MODOK. We're
See,
gonna get one.
Dan does hate him. Dan hates MJ. But he loves
You
Jordan.
hate MJ. Yeah, but
He
you
does.
wear hella Jordans. Tell me how that works, Dan. There you go. But
He's all about the swag. So
I feel like we should have covered that last week.
his Jordans.
Yeah,
He
his
just
love.
he just picks up the fire red threes, and then I think before that he has it's the white cement fours. Do you know the names of all the Jordans and stuff?
I can barely remember the numbers.
Oh, okay.
I only remember like specific looks of shoes that people in high school had that I didn't have. And now I'm like, oh, I can go back and get some of these.
Yeah.
Or I leave it and buy a bunch of toys instead.
Yeah. I think for me it depends on like what I'm super into at the time. Just be like, do I want these shoes or do I want some figures? I'm gonna get these shoes right now.
DK brings up a good point. My figure would come with a stick of butter and toast with detachable crust.
Damn.
We're on the same side of this whole crust gate, aren't we?
We are. When did you start doing that though? Because like I know why I started not eating crust. It's like certain. It depends. Are you an always no crust guy?
I'm not, like, if I order a sandwich, I'm not the one that'll be like, can you cut the crust off? I'll just eat around it. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, I guess. Because like, for me, like as I was growing up, we used to go to this place called CC's Pizza. Have you heard of CC's?
Sorry, no.
So CC's Pizza is kind of like a buffet style, and you just have as much pizza as you want. You just pay like $5. So we would go there, and then we would just, because we wanted to eat as much as we could and get our money's worth, we wouldn't eat the crust, like because it just takes up space. And so,
thank you.
But you know, if you're ordering a pizza, like, and if they throw a pizza party, for instance, and I only get like one pizza because I feel bad for eating like 4 if I wanted to, like I would probably eat the crust, you know. So like, there's that.
Out of respect?
Not out of respect, just because I'm hungry. I'm like, yo, I want another pizza, but you know.
Yeah, if you're hungry, that means nothing else is going to take that space in your stomach. Therefore, you should eat it. But if there's better food coming, why waste that space with crusty old crust?
How about this? What about stuffed crust?
Stuffed crust is an entirely different game.
Okay.
Because now there's cheese in the mix. We've changed. I've told Mario all the time. You've changed the composition of
it's just
the crust, the bread.
Yeah.
Seasoned crust is uncommon in places here.
The effect knows what I'm talking about. CC. I don't even know if CC is still around, but yo, CC's.
Is CC's like a chain? Like a huge
It's like it was
national thing? I've never heard of it.
I haven't seen them since I've like when I went home. I don't even know if it's still around. Yeah, it might have closed down. Yeah, that's a good question. How did your
Yeah, did you ever have,
mom's on this?
because Dan messaged me. He's like, how did your parents not beat your ass for not eating the pizza crust?
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like when I went to CC's, it wasn't with my parents. But if it was, it might have been different.
Right.
Because like when we used to eat, dinner and stuff, they'd make me eat all the little rice grains out of my bowl.
Come on, that's a whole different thing. That's like ancestral. It's from thousands of years back. You can't waste any rice.
Still there, right? Like you still eat everything, I guess. But when you're eating a buffet of pizza, you're not eating the crust. Like I'm sorry,
that's just foolish if you do, right?
And not crust. It's just extra bread for no reason.
I know Dan's really quiet. He's probably typing up the longest reply right now.
Oh, is Dan pro crust? Is that
he's
why?
pro crust?
Oh, he's pro crust all the way.
And D Amazing were ganging up on me last week.
Do you find any crust good though? That's the other question. Like, have you ever eaten a crust and were like, you know what, I might go to the other side because this crust actually tastes pretty good.
When I was in California and people would be like, "Ooh, Domino's, that's trash." But like that was the first time I had a crust that was seasoned with whatever the hell they put on it. And I'm like, this is a good bread. And I ate probably half, if not more, of the crust. But then after that, I'm like, all right, this is just silly. And then I ate pizza. But that was recent memory, a good crust. Eating pizza buffet is your mistake, says Yoko. I've been reading your messages, Yoko. Yoko wants attention.
That means you have been ignoring her.
Crust Nation? Is Kirk starting a new thing?
Yo.
That's okay. So, sorry.
Nation. Anti-crust nation?
Anti-crust.
Sounds like Antichrist.
I think that's why I like
a thing.
Sounds like a thing.
Is that where like there's two crusts like upside down, or like in a cross that's upside down?
It's the crustifix.
Yeah. Oh god.
Should we stop? I think. Yeah. This is going to be no. All right. Scratch that. YouTube didn't happen. SDCC 23. Did you? Yeah. You didn't go this year, right?
I did go this year.
Oh, you did. That's right.
Yeah.
What should how should I plan the week if we're going to play some basketball? Because when the enablers came up, we fit in some basketball on the last day. And also, what did you think about that matchup?
I didn't watch all of it, to be honest with you.
That good, huh?
Yeah, dude. I saw the first minute and I was like, nah, next. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, who won that? Did you win? You won. Of course you won. Is that what you want me to say?
Yes. Well, that's the most logical conclusion you could come to.
I don't know, man. Mario's got some height. Doesn't he?
That's true. He's got some weight too, but he's got some height. Yoko says, wow, you didn't watch the whole video and you challenged? Is that how confident you feel?
How confident we are, dude.
Does Jax play or does he just pose?
He poses while he plays, dude.
Like, that's not a real thing.
I think he makes it a thing.
All right. We might have to... I don't know.
I haven't played basketball in so long, though. So, like, if this is real, like, I need to start...
Here come the excuses. 1 year in advance. Go on. Get it out of the way.
No. We're going to do this for real, and we're going to record it. Like, I think, Yoko, if you're down, you could be the camera person. And then, yeah. Actually, she might be working the booth, right?
Not at nighttime. We can play...
Yeah, we're going to have to find somewhere to play. But, I don't know. I don't know when, but we'll figure it out.
Alex says CC's Pizza started in Plano, Texas. It's like Chicago deep dish. I don't know what any of these words are. Where do you go when you want pizza in Canada? Oh, jeez. just the regular chain places, which isn't great.
Or chain pizza.
Yeah, I like my kids like pizza so much. We go so often that I'm like, just get whatever. She's happy. Every restaurant she goes to, she just orders a cheese pizza off the kids menu. She'll be like, "Oh, can we go here? Can we go there?" I'm like, "Why?
Are you
You get the same thing."
Are you picky about what pizza you eat? Like, I mean, you probably don't have a choice if your kids are just choosing like any pizza, but like,
I'm
If
not that picky, but if I had a choice, I wouldn't eat Pizza Hut.
okay.
It's so
So,
greasy. It's
what
like
are the-
fried or something.
what are the main chains like for you? Like, is it like Domino's, Papa John's? Like,
There's Domino's, there's Little Caesars, there's Pizza, which is I think is Canadian, and I've boycotted them for the last 5 years. Pizza Nova, which is probably the most decent one. There's Pizzaiolo, which has like all these crazy concoctions.
yeah,
I don't know. Does that help?
yeah. Like, I think for us, it's like Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, probably like the national chains or whatever. Like, I always go with Domino's though. Like the hand pan pizza, like that is bomb in my opinion. I think it's pretty good.
Bearded Bills is correct. Pizza is no bueno. It's like if you're in high school and you have a party, then you need to. That's where you order from. Pizza. Trash. All right, let's open a toy, man. You
Yeah.
have like 7 figures that you need to open.
I know.
Let's get into it.
You should we should open up the rest of our Pokemon. Like faster than what we did before, because that was like taking forever.
Okay, one more, and then figures,
Okay, yeah, true.
and then we'll save the last one.
We'll
for
do it at the same time. How about that?
Okay.
I'm gonna open one, you're gonna open one. We'll do this one really fast.
Do you collect? You collect these and Yu-Gi-Oh, and what else? What other cards are you into?
I'm not honestly like I think it's more of like the nostalgic factor of Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh as well. So like I don't really collect them like that, but I would like open up a few packs here and there if like this set has some really cool art or whatever. Like I used to play some card games when I was like a kid. Oh shoot, I see something sparkly on mine.
Card for card, like war.
All right, so
This guy looks cool. Gloom.
yeah, Gloom.
All right, what did you get? He looks like a bunch of amoeba or something.
Can you do like the side by side one or no? For this, for your
What
camera.
if I do this?
Oh, okay, this is kind of harder.
Okay, let me do
It's fine.
that. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay. I gotta.
Oh, you went to card 2? All right, fine.
No, this is my first one,
Gastrodon.
I think. Grass. Yeah. There you go. I got Sliggoo.
I got iPhone.
I got an electric eel.
Wait, why is my energy card in the middle? Did I do it wrong?
I don't think you did the trick, did you?
I did. I put 4.
Did you? I don't know. It's fine.
It's at the... Fine.
You'll
It's okay.
still
We're
get
going
a
through.
good card if you have a good card.
I put...
Growlithe. Snover.
Did I put the 4 from the back on the front? That doesn't make any sense.
Rhyhorn. Oh shoot!
We're going.
I just skipped, but it doesn't matter.
It's all good.
Apom. All right,
This one seems
I
lazy.
think there's something special like right here.
Oh, you got a cool Porygon.
I'll wait for you.
Hey, I got Jinx. Is that my first Jinx or you had Jinx before?
I
Right?
had Jinx in my first pack.
Look at her. She's got like nice blonde hair. And the Inkay?
Lips. Inkay.
Is this good?
No,
No. All right.
can be if you like it. So that's your reverse hollow. All right.
Relicanth?
Yeah, that's like I think there's an actual fish that looks like that.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, so I got a full art, and then you got. Is that just a regular V?
I think so. Who's your guy?
It's Kyurem. He's like a legendary Pokemon.
I have Galarian Berserker.
This is full art.
I would want a toy of this guy. This guy looks awesome.
It's based off of Meowth. That's like a different form from a different region. I need a sleeve.
Oh boy, Richee's got. How much is yours worth? How much is mine's worth?
Mine's probably not worth that much. Probably worth like $3.
My kids were calling each other per ugly as insults.
This.
She's like, "You're so per ugly." No, you're per ugly, and that's how they insult each other in this house.
That's hilarious. What are you gonna open first? That one right there, vintage. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Talk to me about the vintage collection.
What can I say?
Is that like your main Star Wars, like that you look forward to now, over Black Series?
I've always collected Black Series since the beginning because I'm like, oh, it's 6-inch scale. I can mix it with all these other 1/12 scale lines, right?
Mhm.
Legends and whatever they can cross over. But then I never really took any photos that I would need that kind of crossability. Hey, Tommy, have a good night. But I'll still buy the characters that I like because I do have a lot of really cool teams and setups. Like all my Imperial figures all together look amazing. But then, there's some characters that I don't need. And then there are some characters that just have more accessories in the vintage collection, especially new characters.
Yeah.
It's like they put decent effort into new characters. So, sometimes I might wind up with 2 scales of the same character, same look. Same with Kenobi, same with... I don't have the new Vader, but I think the Black Series version is just a rebox of the old Vader.
That's
I like that one.
His
Yeah,
face-
that's the face that... I think that's the one that sold me on it.
That's so creepy.
Look, win or lose, we opened a lot of packs and we talked about toys for a while. So, it's still a toy show.
Oh shoot.
Where's my enabler knife? Okay. Wait, I'm going to open this. I don't need this card. Did you like the Kenobi show?
Yeah, I think overall I did. It's crazy because like when I watch shows now, it's like because I just binge everything. Like I'm like I think I have like dementia, dude. Like
What?
it's hard.
Wait, I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, that's not a funny joke. Yeah, I like don't have I can't recall it because I just watched it like how many episodes was it? Like 6?
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember it being like pretty cool, like the stuff that we got to see from it. I don't know. That one Vader scene.
Vader fight?
Yeah, the Vader fight at the end.
All right, so Vintage Collection comes with the full double-bladed lightsaber with the spinny hilt. The 2 broken sabers, I guess from when she fights Vader, and then single hilt. And I don't think Black Series comes with the exact same number of pieces.
Yeah, the vintage stuff looks so good now. But the feel in hand for me, it's always like I want the 6-inch figures because they just feel like more solid, I guess.
Mario, for you, this has ankle rockers. If you want to get ankle rockers, or if that's what you need on your figures.
This is a cool accessory to just have in general. Like a snake.
So that, yeah.
Cobra.
This is a great Reva.
Yeah, that looks great.
Uncrusting Thursdays. Should I start that?
I need to get a knife. I'll be right back.
Single jointed elbow but this thing goes past 90. Not every figure, actually, I don't think any figures come with swappable hands in vintage. It would be cool if they did, but at least if I'm trying to shrink my collection, moving to vintage is a move in the right direction, because you can also world build more. There's play sets and vehicles you can buy. You can get HasLabs in the 3 3/4 scale. Vintage, yeah, vintage Vader does.
Did you have a bunch of Star Wars figures when you were younger?
No, I didn't really collect Star Wars when I was younger. It wasn't until Black Series where I was like,
Oh, really?
yeah, I don't like the older stuff never really stood out to me. Like there was Clone Wars, I think, in the 3 3/4 before that, but 6-inch was when I was like, okay, I'm gonna collect Star Wars. I was a completionist for a good little while until I think Redbox came out, and then it just got stupid with the reissues.
Yeah. The whole I think I saw a post, somebody showing all the Mandalorians that they've put out. Did you see that?
Yeah, Wing or Lose, Detective Wing or Lose made a list earlier this week, and he showed it to me. It's the number of times they've used Boba Fett and the number of times they've used Mando. And here we go. Let's see. So Boba Fett on top, Mando at the bottom. And with the newest announcement of the Mando Ahsoka Grogu 3-pack on Amazon, Mando takes the lead for most uses of that buck. And this is including shoulder pauldron changes and simple changes. Win or Lose, the detective comes through again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't buy that. I don't buy those reissue, not reissue, but the what do they call it? The credit collection.
Credit collection, yeah.
Yeah. But if you're a collector or completionist, I don't know.
They've got you by the cojones.
Dang, dude. Freaking sculpted on
these Universal turtles, man.
Wow.
They're just so
That does look good.
that camera sucks. I'm sorry, but it looks good in hand. And it's the detail on all the am I saying this right?
Glyphics.
Hieroglyphics, yeah. All that detail on the turtle shell.
Yeah, dude. Is everyone in the chat collecting all four? The entire series of movie turtles?
The monster turtles?
Yeah. What did I say? Movie turtles?
Movie, yeah.
Dude, you can put this on the hip. Just keeps that thing on the hip. All right. We're going to see if Black Series has that afterwards. Got the full lightsaber. You got two half lightsabers. Where's Vader?
Man, maybe I should have used this figure in my mummy shot, my most recent shot. Actually, no. I don't know.
Oh, that looks great together. Let me see the head.
Just
There you
in
go.
time for Halloween.
Dom says getting all turtles, Splinter in April. RMD says just Frankenstein Raph to go with his Mikey. That's cool. Damn.
They look.
I don't need more turtles.
You need these. You need these, man. I'm telling you.
Which monster is Donnie going to be? Do we know? What's up, Nero?
The Invisible Man or whatever. Or wait. Yeah.
think.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Isn't he?
Sounds familiar. I don't know. Cap lives. You know my rule, Kevin. I'm waiting until 2013 figures are shown to buy turtles. You think NECA can make those?
What's that? Oh, 2003.
What did I say? 2013? Yeah, I can't read. I opened this figure last week, which I've been having a lot of fun with this week. Sitting at my desk down here playing around with.
Yeah.
You had a chance to work with
I did. Yep.
SHF? Is it Tamashi?
Tamashi Nations.
Put out this incredible photo of
My
this
picture.
is the new Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura.
Yeah.
And dude, first of all, congratulations.
Thanks.
And this thing is awesome. You know, I know you work with a lot of companies. How did this one come about? Like, because you know, are you a huge Naruto fan that it was cool to get this kind of opportunity?
It was pretty organic actually. I think what year was it? Might have been like 2018. I went to Comic-Con and then I was talking to one of like at that time Bluefin, who distributes like Tamashi Nation figures and stuff in like North America.
Right.
The other one, you know, they have like their huge booth and all that with all that stuff. The person who like invited me over there, like one of them, I talked to her and I was asking her about like the Naruto figures because around at that time, like they were still producing them and releasing like new figures and stuff. And I asked her like what the future plans are and stuff, and she said that they're actually going to be discontinued for a little while. And so at that point, I was like super bummed. But I remember it was soon after that. I think I was just like, I don't know if I DM'd them or responded to their story or something like that. But I just always mentioned like it would be really cool if you guys did this, if you brought back Naruto. And like I just kind of like was, you know, talking to them. If I left comments and stuff, it was just about Naruto. So eventually I was able to just like be like friends with whoever is behind like the Instamashi account at the time. And
Cool.
so over the years, we just like talked back and forth. We kind of talked about like, I would always ask like, is it possible for Naruto to come back? Like, and then, yeah, they would kind of talk to me a little bit about that stuff. And so it just kind of like, from there, sort of developed into a relationship where he knew that I had interest in like this line. So when they were like rebooting it, he like hit me up and was like, would you want to like do a photo for us and stuff? So yeah, that's kind of like how it happened. And but within that, there's a lot of people who actually like, you know, really wanted the line back too. And you know, like Neronian is one of the guys who I think we had conversations in general. Like anytime like the topic of Naruto would come up or there's like figures, like anybody who like that stuff, we try to like get everyone together and then, you know, do like kind of like a campaign. Because at that time they were kind of hoping for to show like that there is demand, like show us. And so we kind of like did this like thing where we all took photos of like the previous Naruto figures. And then they kind of used that as like R&D to like show like their higher ups and stuff. And so that was, I think, somewhat of a contribution to like helping it, or at least giving it another shot. And so yeah, and now they have like I think 3 years worth of stuff that they're gonna be putting out, like minimum. So yeah, there's stuff to like look forward to for sure. I think did your mic go out or
No, I'm muted because I'm a professional. He's all new, right? Or just updated articulation.
Updated? Yeah, I think the sculpting and everything is new. Like the articulation is much better in my opinion. The faceplates are much better.
5 faceplates.
Yeah.
Insane.
I think that's one of the coolest things about anime is like they have so much expression.
Yeah.
And like including the ones that are just very like you wouldn't typically find something like that on an action figure, you know, like maybe with imports, but like not as to the extent with some of these Naruto ones. I think there's like one in there. If you look at the dude in the picture who's like in the way back, he has like that, oh shoot, I'm gonna get like something that happened to me, like that face, you know, like he looks like that including that was just like one of the highlights, I think, when I got it. Same with like Sakura. Sasuke is kind of like the only one I think who doesn't have like a crazy face. But yeah, I think Sakura has one, and then Naruto has that one.
There we go.
I hope like the future figures that they put out also have like those expressive faces as well. But just including 5 in general was like awesome. Multiple hands. You got kunais. Yeah, it's
the cross arm accessory.
Yeah, the cross arms.
So you can go like this.
My hopes is like the Naruto line is successful enough to push and get as deep as like the DBZ line. But I mean, I know the DBZ line is like Dragon Ball in general is like so much more nostalgic to a lot of people in North America. It is their like I think number 1 selling line over here. So it's yeah, I would love to get all those characters from Naruto eventually. But we'll see.
And whatever comes in that pack at that entry point price is insane for the Naruto.
Yeah, it's like $35, right, or something, and you get all that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Very tempting to get
Sakura,
the rest.
If like people wanted a Sakura to finish their Team 7, like I don't think there's gonna be another time that they produce like or make another Sakura unless it's like the kid version. But yeah, like the fact that they made her, even though like Sakura gets so much hate, yeah, Shikamaru is like Torirensu. Like Shikamaru is my number 1. Like that's what I want the most.
Is he the guy with the dog?
No, that's Kiba. Shikamaru is the dude who has his hair up like in a bun, and
he's like everything's a bother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Thank you. Far too kind.
Sorry, that was premature. Press that button by accident. That guy's cool too.
Yeah. So I mean, they got so much stuff they can do. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. And the Kakashi figures coming out. Did you see those pictures?
Not yet. Do you have them? Did you post any pictures?
No, he's not out yet, but he will be soon. I don't remember the date, but like they showed him in July, I think.
Yeah, if you're not already following Richee, please get on it.
Jump man. That was a repost off of like a post that I had done previously, because I saw that Zion Williams did a collaboration with Jumpman and Naruto. So I was like, oh, this is relevant because I had done this like before they announced that. And so like, yeah, I posted that again.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good point. Not only it's like a good entry price to get into the line, but he is an army builder, so it's not crazy to get all the shadow clones. But I said last week to Dan and Darius, I want the sexy clone.
The harm jutsu thing?
Figure. When he's practicing, when he's still learning.
Nah, he does that stuff on purpose. Like he knows how to do that.
Damn internet. How much did you hear before I cut out?
You just said you won his like sexy jutsu version clone, right?
Yeah. And the weird version when it doesn't look right, when he's still learning the technique.
Oh, yeah.
Early on.
If it gets that deep in the line, I'll be happy to like see that figure, to be honest.
All right, what's next? I'm getting into
Black Series now.
Yeah.
Is the face like super shiny on that? I
It's
noticed
pretty shiny. The finish compared to the
vintage
vintage collection.
I saw like the face, like my buddy Zay at Black Series. He does a lot of the clear coat on his Black Series figures when he wants to customize them a little bit, like add weathering, and
Yeah,
most of the
this
time,
definitely needs the clear coat.
yeah, it's with like glossy figures like that. We'll apply that, and it makes it so much better.
Yeah, a lot of the Black Series have that issue. Mario posted a link before to the matte spray.
Yeah. Oh, really? Just now, or like?
Oh, before, but he can post it again if he's still here.
I think it's Krylock, the one that Black Series or Zay uses. It's by Krylon. You can get it for like $7 at Michael's.
All right, so the Black Series Sabers. Oh, they have the same amount of paint as Vintage Collection. Little silver detail on there.
Yep.
Does this join together? No. So the Black Series figure actually has less accessories than the Vintage Collection. Oh, Trevor, thank you for the update. Says 5,300 on the HasLab Hell Charger
Did you back
engine.
the Charger?
Engine with a vengeance.
Did you back that bad boy?
Yeah, I backed that thing up.
Did you?
I want to see, I want to get the unlock, the Robbie Reyes figure. I want to see more tiers, but it's hasn't been going up crazy the last few days. Not even for this push for the early bird.
When is the deadline? Friday or tomorrow?
Friday night. Well, tomorrow night at midnight Eastern is the
That's a lot
deadline
of
for
ground coverage.
4,700. No, that's way off. 3,700.
Do you think it'll happen? And do you think it not happening will impact the rest of it being backed?
I think they'll hit 9,000, no problem. Mephisto is the first stretch goal at 12.
Yeah. Sorry, there's so much noise over here.
No, it's all good. That's what this is all about.
It's what? That's what it's about. Sorry, I couldn't hear from all that. Yo, it's really tough to get these out.
Which figure is that?
Raphael. Sorry, dude. They're
It's all
good.
good.
Okay.
All right. She has cool on the Black Series. She has great detail on the her braids on her hair that you can't get on Vintage. But would I trade that for less accessories?
You know what has detail, dude? Look at all of them together. I like how they all have different heights again. I think that's super cool inside.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, they look
Dang
great.
it.
Whenever Halloween comes around, October, you just pull these guys out on your shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get them.
What was it? There'll be tons of toy live streams tomorrow doing a HasLab early bird countdown. I don't know. Are you a fan of Ghost Rider?
No, I don't know too much, honestly. I mean, I know the character, what he looks like and stuff, but anything modern and just backstory with the Robbie Reyes character, I don't know. I think the car looks dope though. I want them to make one that is just a basic car, but I
Just
doubt
the car, right?
just the car. It doesn't even have to be that one, but it could be. But they wouldn't do that. But yeah, I would like to see a 1/12 car that I could use.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's done a video this week of beefs with the pricing and the HasLab that like I don't know. It's gotten a lot of attention, but like man, just buy what you're interested in. You know, perceive like the value is in the eye of the valuer, the buyer, I guess. If you don't see the value in it, like just pass, you know?
Yeah. That's what I did. Like, it's a HasLab that I can pass on, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of backed it, but then now that NBA is $50 a figure, it's like, shoot, that's a decent amount of NBA figures. And that's the same thing. If I didn't see the $50 value in starting lineup, I'm not going to get all of them.
Yeah.
Just pick and choose, you know, I don't buy the characters or players that I want and leave the ones that I don't care about. That's all it's got to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, like people, you know, Trevor, you're right. It's over the top, buy it or don't. That's the price. But you know, you watch the Toy Migos, and those guys are always. You watch each one of them go through on their stream. It's like, hey man, you know, it's not for me. I'm not going to back it. If you like it, go for it. It's always that mentality that it's like there's good toys out there. Why spend so much time bitching about something you're not going to get? Things like that. But the sad part is like there's views and negativity, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you see so much of this stuff, and it gets to a point where it's just exhausting. You don't want to hear about it anymore.
Yeah. There's also those people who like to complain about it, and their intention was never to buy it either.
Yeah.
So maybe they just like drama.
Oh, you can get a Bratz car for $30. That's cool.
And
it has lights.
Or, no.
Yeah, you can get both. I don't know why one costs this much and one costs the other. And I can't tell you. You should definitely buy a HasLab over Bratz or Bratz over a HasLab. You know, Mike High School Creations was telling me you buy like legitimate 1/12 scale model kits and they're like $200-ish, right?
Yeah.
And you got to put that stuff together. You can customize it, whatever. I'm like, how's the build quality on stuff like that for model kits? Because when I think of model kit, like if you drop it, I just see it shattering to a million pieces.
Yeah. Let me start, man. I mean, model kits, I'm not a fan of them just because of that reason, right? But it makes sense. Like they're so cheap as well. The way that they make you build it yourself and stuff. I mean, there's fun in that too. Like people love to customize their Gundams or whatever model kits that they have. But for me, it's like whenever I like complete a model kit, because I know what it's like to have an action figure, like it just feels so much lighter and like out of good quality that I'm just like, it's not satisfying, you know?
Yeah, it's all different stuff. So it's crazy to compare one and say, oh, based on this should be. I have a set of expectations that it should be at this price point, and get this and get that. You know, like everyone's saying, speak with your wallets. You don't like starting lineup at $50, you don't have to buy all of them. Although I'm kind of worried. I feel like all the hype beasts that jumped on the Mafex, like the people who weren't action figure people, but they're like shoe collectors. They're like, oh, this action figure of MJ with actual Jordans. Let's buy that. And then it's like, oh, there's NFTs with actual Nikes and like basketball players. Is there a chance that kind of market drives up the price of some of this stuff? Can I sell the NFTs to make some money back?
That's the other thing I was curious about. Like they are NFTs, but I'm curious what blockchain they're going to be on. Like where they're going to be able to be sold. If you know, I mean, they didn't explain any of that stuff. So
again, it is value.
I think one question that Jason actually, like when I was talking offline with Jason and some of the other guys, Jason was like saying, wait, you said that these weren't going to be in the store, right? Are these just like a Hasbro, Pulse, and Fanatics? Are they in store?
Instagram post says Pulse and Fanatics available through there. I've seen people say retailers reached out and they don't have access to it. So I think it's an exclusive.
Interesting. Okay, never mind. Yeah, well, his what Jason was saying was still like similar in that. Do you place them if they were in the store, like where the trading cards and the sports cards are, or are they
That's a good point.
the aisle? You know, like maybe there is a market for those people who are interested in trading cards, but want like figures of those players.
Yeah.
Plus the price point again, like if they were in store, I don't think that a parent's gonna go through the aisle and be like, "Oh, this is $50 toy." Like, I don't know. I could be wrong, but
I could see these at one of those stores that sells like all the rare Jordans and stuff. There's a section on the shelf. Look,
yeah,
NBA figures with like NFTs and this and that, and that kind of appeal. $50. If you go into that store and you saw it was $50, you'd be like, "Oh shoot, that's a great price compared to $400 for a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
This is a great add-on." So
It's-
like again, it's the perspective of who's looking at it and the value. So you yourself, like, are you gonna go around and making videos like $50? Where is it coming from? I want a breakdown of how you get to every dollar in that price tag. It's like, why do people do that? You're never gonna get that information.
yeah.
Right? It's a company. Is if there's a pie chart and they break it down and they're like, this much is profit. It's like they're not gonna do that,
Right.
and there's not a single person who's going to be like, I'm okay with that amount of profit that you said in there. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, it is interesting because like you do see like art toys and stuff align more with like hypebeast and stuff, right? Like when you go to a sneaker store, like a Flight Club or like I don't know, I think there's a store called Bait out in California, and they sell collectibles and stuff in their store. So I could see these like being in their store as well. But I don't know, man. Like I think it depends. It depends on the person. It has to be like the perfect like Venn diagram of crossover where people are like, because they could look at sneakers and be like, oh, that's the thing I value, and like I'll definitely pay like $300 for that. And then they look at a toy and they'd be like, why is that toy $50? You know?
Yeah.
So it kind of depends, but yeah, if it's somebody who's into both, I could see them being like, oh yeah, it's just $50 because I spend money on $300 shoes, you know. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And then our toys. Someone like these people who like value everything has to be double jointed elbows and this and that highly articulated POA. You walk into Designer Con, you see some of that stuff, and it's like the price on these designer pieces, and they're like, I don't see the value in just an art toy like a vinyl,
right,
that doesn't do anything for $100 or something. It's like, it's not the same thing.
It's not. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I really hope like this line is successful to where we do start seeing like some of those players that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know the amount of impact that it's going to have, like as far as the sort of initial impressions of everyone, like the negative comments and all that stuff at the price point. I'm sure it will make a big impact. Like for Overwatch, for instance, did you ever pick up those figures?
No. They were on mega clearance up here, and I still didn't buy them.
Yeah. I played Overwatch, so I actually like those characters and stuff. And what Hasbro put out for that line in general, I liked it. I liked what they put out. So I have like almost all of them. But again, like if the demand is not there and if the price for these are not, like if people are already turned off, like for me, like if I was going to buy that whole wave, but I was like, okay, now I'm going to just buy Curry, right? Like, yeah, I hope it doesn't end up being an Overwatch situation, you know?
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Hope
Maybe the NBA and all those collectors are greater than the Overwatch fan base. Hopefully.
Steve Morrow said, how about some mascots?
Yeah, I'd buy some articulated mascots. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
The Raptor mascot is the best.
They need to get Jax like taking photos of these.
Of these? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm surprised they didn't ask him to do some
photo for them, but or like a stop motion.
They're just renders.
Nah, man, they have the toys. Like they have to have them, right? I feel like they
Yeah, I think that'd be the smart move. I love what he's doing too. It's like, oh, you can only everyone's kind of doing the photography thing. I'm gonna go stop motion and just take it to that whole new level. Have you ever tried stop motion?
I did stop motion. Stop motion. I tried stop motion like in college for like one of the projects that I had. I didn't know a thing about it though, really. I just knew like, oh, if I take a bunch of pictures, like it wasn't even like the camera in the same place every time I was taking pictures.
Oh no.
So it just it didn't look great. But yeah, for him to learn stop motion, it's just really smart because the way that video is going on social media in general, like video content is better than photos, so. And plus, like the different deals and clients that he's able to pull in because of that work, like it just opens a lot more doors, I think. It's if you're interested in stop motion and want to try it, I think that's probably the next step into a form of toy photography. So
yeah, because if things are so video oriented and your whole thing is toy photography, it's like how much can you put? It's like behind the scenes setups, which is cool. I appreciate it. People break it down. You do a lot of breakdowns of your setups and show shots and
lame, I feel like
come on, man. No, they look nice.
There's so many ways to do that. I think there's a lot of great examples of people doing that type of video content. You got Dwayne, Trevor does breakdowns of his shots. Sir Dork has video content on his YouTube. There's just a lot of stuff that you could do. It doesn't have to be stop motion. It can still be content related to toys, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, video for me is just not. It doesn't feel like natural. Like I think that's the thing. Like just making I've tried doing like sneaker reviews before when I was super into sneakers, and it was just like trying to vlog and like talk to the camera is like freaking tough, man. Like when you do pre-recorded videos, right? Like, do you find yourself messing up like a bunch of times?
A lot more. It's weird. It's so weird. I can
like,
come on here and go live and just do a string of like sentences. Maybe there's a pause here or two, but I don't make any mistakes. I go record a video. I go like take 7, take 8. Like I just keep messing up and forgetting what I'm supposed to say. I don't know why.
And then you end up like talking to yourself, like, why'd you do that? Or like, why did or you like make some weird noises or like upset noises and stuff. But
figure falls over and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's a very strange thing. Justin says I can see starting lineup at stadiums. That is, I mean, where else are you going to put them?
Lineup? Wait, what?
Putting the starting lineup figures at the sports stadiums.
Oh.
Welcome back, Yoko. She's, are you sure you don't make mistakes? 100%.
What about like NBA stores and stuff? Like, do they still have those in New York? I feel like they had an NBA store at one point.
Probably. And then, I don't know, COVID. NBA online store?
Yeah.
We could, you should do more videos of card pack openings, or we can just clip out all of the segments from tonight and make one
collage video.
Yeah. Merge it together. Having these side by side.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem that much better than Vintage Collection.
But like in hand, like how's the quality of I haven't had a 3 3/4 figure in my hand in a while. Like, does the quality feel like quality there? Like, does it still?
Yeah, she's good. If I didn't have this here, this figure on its own stands out. Like it's a great figure.
Yeah,
this one is, I don't know if it's better or worse. Maybe slightly better in the face. There we go.
Yeah.
But then again, you got to hit it with a gloss. Look at the reflection there.
Yep.
really oily skin, right?
Go for you got to get the wipes to.
Just got to get a matte lotion on your face. This is the
There's
only
an NBA store.
I have right now.
Is that what's that from?
It's
Is that the old one with the light on the top? No.
yeah, Power of the Force Jawas.
Yes,
That's
I
so
had those.
I think that's a clever little trick.
Yeah, it's awesome. I loved it when I had those. Arvin says, I have a background in videography and want to try stop motion, but it's daunting. It seems daunting for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna after Kenobi. Well, you know what? There's Andor coming out, and there's Andor figures. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna work on a video. I put a question up for channel members here on YouTube. What should I open first? And a lot of people responded for me to do a review. It's going to be the Purge Trooper next, so I'll be working on that. Walmart exclusive, and it's Kenobi, so I can put him next to Reva, which is kind of why I wanted to open her too, so I can have it together, have him compare him with Kenobi. So I'll be working on that. No, I'm going to do a review, a video. I'll do it. Should I? Hey, do you want to do a photo? Have you seen the Enablers album cover challenge?
I have not. Actually, maybe I might have seen it, but you can give me the breakdown real quick.
Oh, it's pretty basic. Just choose an album cover that you would like to recreate as using toys.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
There's a lot of great entries. Everyone's posted their shots with a photo of the album that it's inspired.
The Gorillas one is
from.
Awesome.
Right, lots of great submissions and entries. How come I can't only see top posts? Oh, that's no good. And then use the hashtag enabler_an album cover.
How come you're not following your own contest hashtag?
Because everyone tags me in it, so I don't need to follow it. It's perfect. I already have a notification for it. But I'm going to need to be able to see all of these on the second week of October will be the Enablers episode. We're going to move it 1 week back because the first week is New York Comic Con. So you will have an extra week to submit for this photo challenge. It's for fun, just to get people to take more photos, take a step into the hobby. But sometimes there are prizes, so you never know what's going to happen. So make sure you tune in and have your photos submitted. The rules, I guess. You check out the Enablers Instagram, and you can see the photo there, and they'll tell you all about it. How are those Bugs Life figures?
I think it's like the quality that I would expect, like from from Mattel. I think just from like their typical like Pixar figures.
Right.
I don't think I bought any of like their what is this line called again? Featured favorites. I think it's the first one that I've gotten. But
I kind of wanted the turtle.
Crush?
Yeah. But I personally not that invested in those films in the first wave.
Yeah, for me it was more like I didn't expect them to make like these characters, and so I think it was just cool in general when they made the announcement to do like the Ratatouille figures and like Bugs Life, and I was like, oh sweet, I definitely want to pick those up at some point. So here we are. I think yeah, they're all right,
Would they be good for the regular retail price?
For $20?
Because you got it at half off.
I think so. You get 2 figures, a bunch of accessories. Yeah. The one thing with these like figures, I think the paint apps are like pretty basic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
But again, for me, it's more about the character. And like, I had this, like the Pixar Bugs Life figures when I was like a kid. So this just kind of reminds me of it. And I already have like a photo idea I want to do for these.
Nice.
So hopefully I get to that soon.
Is it an album cover
It's
that
not.
you're gonna do?
I could do one. I didn't
do
really
one, man.
know about it, so I'll keep that in mind.
You have, I think, 3 more weeks. I'm surprised you haven't seen it because people have been hashtagging
I've seen
anal
it,
bum cover all over.
but I don't think I knew it was the enabler hashtag there. So
You're just saying that because
sorry, I'm paying attention.
you don't want to recognize enablers as an establishment. You just want to play us 2-on-2
What are enablers?
and beat us. Yeah, who are they? Who are these people?
I'm trying to enable you, but it's not working.
For those?
Not these with the turtles.
No,
I'm kind of sad that it's not working, dude.
just worry about basketball and getting into game shape for
Would you
next
wear
year.
this hat?
That's a hat?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
I think. Dude, we're totally playing 2-on-2. I'm super excited because I haven't played basketball in so long. So I'm gonna suck, but we're gonna beat you guys.
Wow.
Yeah,
It
I
is
think
not
that's
going to happen. Yo, we can get the Hasbro selfie series of ourselves, then get an NBA figure, then put our faces on, then we will have figures of ourselves, and then you and Jax will stand a chance of winning
I don't think so.
through photography.
We're gonna put our heads on top of like Mandalorian, and you can put your heads on the NBA players if you want, but we're just gonna use our blasters and go to town.
Mario says you guys have no chance unless we go out the night before, which is very likely.
All right, we'll make sure that happens then. I guess. No,
We're just gonna go get soju.
it's gonna be. I don't know, man. I think we should do it, and we should make it an event and like do it live on Instagram,
It's been done.
live
before.
on YouTube.
It's been done.
Nah, dude. We'll
Maybe we can get advertisers and sponsors.
We'll pull in the views for you guys. It'll be great.
You will pull in the views. That'd be perfect.
No, we would.
We'll get some sponsors, Gatorade maybe, or BioSteel. If anyone know anyone at BioSteel? We can get some energy drink sponsors.
Dude, this guy comes with like a lot of stuff.
That's pretty cool for $9. Gotta love the Target clearances, man.
I didn't even know. I checked the price and it said $9.99, and I was like, "What? All right." How often do you find yourself doing that? Where you're like, "Does this look right? Is this the right way I would do it?"
If he's jumping to throw a Rasengan, his left leg is up, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I had it the other way before. Definitely messed up. Let's see. It was an event the first time around. Of course it was, Yoko.
This kind of works. This is like a telescope,
Wait, does it work?
kind of. It's like super blurry, but
I don't think that counts as working if it's super blurry. At that point, it's just plastic being plastic.
but not well. All right.
Let's see. How many figures do you have left? I know we have this last pack.
I have the Buzz Lightyear still. And
Oh, nice.
the Halo figure, but I don't have to open all those.
Open Buzz. He's fun. Okay,
Yeah.
I think the mistake I made with the last pack was I put the 4 cards from the back to the front. Wait, are you supposed to do
Oh,
that?
you're supposed to do that. So you did the
Okay, then I did it right. I don't know why my energy card was like in the middle.
Yeah, if you landed on the rare card at the end, you did it right. Yeah, that's weird. Why did the energy card? Why was it in the middle? That's weird. Are you opening your last pack now?
No, I'm gonna wait for you. You're gonna open Buzz.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do you want to open Buzz? Open Buzz.
Of course I do. This Buzz figure is like one of the top figures of the year, even if people don't like the movie.
Did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It wasn't like anything crazy, but still had fun watching it.
Yeah, I watched it with my daughter, so I liked it in that sense. How did you feel when they talked about future sandwiches with meat on the outside and bread in the middle?
That's disgusting.
But it's more meat and less bread.
Yeah, but your hands are like disgusting while you're eating it.
They should have made socks in that set. If they don't make anybody else from the show, SHF,
Yeah.
they should have included socks.
Oh yeah. Yo, why didn't they? That's a missed up. Is that why people are buying, I guess, the Mattel version to use the socks?
Probably.
Yeah.
Mattel's great because they have the rest of the squad. You can build
Oh yeah.
the whole team.
Dang. Yo, the range of motion on this dude, his head.
Yep.
It kind of looks kind of awkward though at some points, but
He is guy in suit. Ooh, I'll try not to spoil the
damn, this
the
is
movie, but if they made a version of the perceived villain of the movie, that would be sick too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
What? Yep.
You know what I'm talking about.
I
Yeah,
do.
I would buy that too.
Dang.
He's got the drop down feet from the ankles.
Oh. Yo, this is impressive engineering over here. Like for a figure this bulky, you wouldn't expect it to be able to pose the way it does, you know?
And the way they've hidden some of the swap out parts, like the holster and the peg for the jetpack, it's really nicely done.
Okay, I need to get into all that goodness.
Well, now I feel left out. I'm gonna open something else.
What else do you have? Do you have a lot? Like
Yes.
okay.
Yes, I do. Too much, even.
This is.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I had one more thing. Are you a Star Wars prequel fan?
Yeah, I like all the Star Wars movies for what they are. You know?
A few weeks ago, I picked this up. This is a Star Wars Episode 1 Newt Gunray.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't have a Comtech chip reader. I think it'd be cool to find one. But Newt Gunray is a fan favorite of the channel, I guess, because I always
You
do the voice for him.
the Asian accent
Yeah.
thing from your show.
Oh, let's name this one Porygon.
When's the next time you're gonna be in the States?
November,
Or where are you gonna be?
Disney World.
Disney World. All right, that's nowhere near me. So
No, why? What's up?
no, I was just gonna see like if we could meet up somewhere. Like if you were to go to NYCC, for instance, which you're not.
No, are you going?
I don't know yet. I don't think so.
Come to Canada.
Toronto.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
like Mario says, I'm gonna ball
Yes.
you up.
Can I stay with you or?
Yeah. Why would my neighbor lady has like a? Well, we'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah.
All right. How fun is that to pose?
He's great. He looks great. Super photogenic. Just from like what people have been posting already with this guy. Should probably have this thing on, huh?
Oh, this thing's so cool. Like it's got a hollow photo.
How do those work? Like you need to have a separate thing for it to work?
There we go. I'm back. Hollow photo, chip on the inside. And it has name, Newt Gunray status, Nemoidian, trade viceroy. Oh, it's a stand too. It's got a little peg there.
Can you get that thing graded? What if there's a niche group of people that are just collecting those microchips?
Not the figure. Like you have to take it out of package.
Yeah.
Now there's two. Need that? Yeah, I need a comm link. I want to hear what he says and if he sounds better than me. This guy looks like a statue. Unfortunate hand placement and hand choice, considering he doesn't come with any accessories for him to hold things. Assuming Nemoidians have the same physiology as humans. Got a couple layers of clothes, but why do you need this? He doesn't do anything.
I don't know. I think it looks nice, that sculpt, the face.
No, it looks great. Not like I bought him to get him to kick ass or anything. He's just going to stand there.
Yeah. Dude, this Buzz figure looks so good, man. Are you going to make a top 10 figure of the year kind of situation video?
We'll probably talk about it on the last Enabler episode of the year, I think.
Are you keeping track then?
I have not been, stupidly. But I think I have a few that stand out. Buzz, the Legends, Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. If it's a toy that I can't put down, like I'm posing and playing with it all the time, it's going to make the list.
Is that like all Spider-Man toys though? Like if it's
I don't think so.
Do they, for that body, do they reuse a previous Spider-Man body?
Amazing Fantasy, I think he's new, and he might be a little bit shorter. But, oh, he's right here. Stupid.
Yeah, my boy Spidey.
The black and red version, just super fun to pose.
Yeah, I think this Buzz is up there definitely for me too. Despite the whatever people think about the movie, doesn't impact how I feel about the figure.
No, the toy's on its own.
Absolutely.
Hey, Steph, what's up, man? Detour Customs.
What's up, Steph? Last time I saw Steph, it was NYCC, I think. Like, before the pandemic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should have gone to Designer Con.
Why?
Designer Con wasn't exactly what I thought it would be, and maybe we should have picked a different show to go to.
I see. Yeah, for me, I actually really liked Designer Con. But I think my expectations were different than yours. Like I was into like the art toys and all that. And so
Yeah. Because like I'm like, oh, you know, Mezco was there before, and what is it? Who's the guy that does he used to do some of the sculpts for Marvel Legends with Gentle Giant? Sculptor Shelf? May Shelf. May Shelf used to go out there. The show itself, I was not impressed with. The time that I got to spend with my friends was...
That's always the highlight, right? I mean,
yeah.
meeting people and whatnot. I think for Designer Con, that was like half the size of what it typically is. So it's probably better in other years.
This year?
Yeah. I might go this year again.
Nice.
Well, there.
All right, we have one final pack left.
Yeah, we do.
Let's open that and then because we've been going for a bit. And then call it a night. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm down. I can open these Yu-Gi-Oh packs too if people want to see it, but if not, then whatever.
Are you offended, or you'd rather open it by yourself?
Me?
Yeah, if nobody wants to see.
Oh, if nobody wants to see these? Yeah, I'd be pretty offended. So
Okay, open one because I want to see what these ghosts are all about. Because I do like the look of that box. The Ghosts of Christmas Past. It says on the front.
So it's going to be really hard to probably pull them. So we might not even see it. But
Are they too shiny?
like,
Or
they just put them in the box like this. There's like so much space. It's like dumb.
Come on, they're not even trying.
These are the packs. Oops. This is like the most iconic probably monster in this card game and from the anime, like old school. Let me just open a few of these packs.
Does anyone have any questions for Richie? Here's your chance to put them out into the chat. That looks cool. Are they all shiny?
Yeah, for this specific set.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know that many Pokemon, but I know even less
about this stuff. Vision Hero. Yeah, each pack only comes with like, how many cards was that? Like
5?
5? Yeah, 5.
Aesthetically, they look good. I guess that's a thing.
Did you play card games like at all? Like Magic, anything?
Overpower.
What is Overpower? Yeah.
Is Marvel. Is a Marvel card game.
Marvel. The only Marvel card game I played was Versus Systems or something. Do you know about that one?
I do not. Where can I get a miniature MODOK? Should I get
Get Dwayne
Hero Click
for you.
Shrink down their model and print it out with small pieces? I'd be down.
I think he could do it. Doesn't he do that thing where he takes pictures around whatever object? He can upload it? Yeah.
The 3D he has a 3D
I forgot what they're
scanning system.
Yeah.
Photogrammy, something like that. While Richie is opening these packs up, please make sure to give him a follow over on Instagram. A lot of fantastic photos, obviously, but he also does cool breakdowns of his setups. And you recently started a thing over on your IG. Can you let people know what that's all about?
What thing? You talking about like the subscription thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, whenever IG like showed that was going to be a feature, I thought that was interesting. And then I thought, like, could I do like exclusive content, more like in-depth process videos, live streams, like live like photo creation, like me. Like typically, like I don't like to show like what the idea of my shot is or anything like that until it's posted and live. Like that's when you see it for the first time. So I might do like live streams of actually like setting up that shot and stuff like that prior to me actually like posting it, and then also doing like live streams for like my editing process. But yeah, just like little stuff like that. I'll still be posting photos and posting like behind the scenes stuff. But it'll just be like little other things like that, giveaways, maybe like some type of merch or different ideas that I've had for merch.
Mm-hmm.
But
nice.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's a great way for people to support your work, and if they're interested in your content, to get more stuff and a different perspective of your process too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, last pack. We'll see if there's anything here.
Let me get my pack ready.
For me, like I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Not only the anime was it just like really fun when I was that age, but I think the card arts compared to like Pokemon, I was more intrigued by. It was like more appealing to some degree. But Pokemon, obviously, like the big nostalgia there too was the like the games. I grew up playing those games and seeing those Pokemon like all the time.
True. All right, let me see. Where is... There you are. Last pack?
RMD.
This is the one...
Oh, sorry.
No, what did he say?
No, he was asking about my Fire Red 3s. Have you unDS'd your Fire Red 3s yet? I have not unDS'd them yet. I like... My beaters are like my black cement 3s, my white cement 3s, so I picked these up just to, like, when those, like, are done, I'll be wearing probably those Fire Red 3s. I had the True Blues. I sold those. They'll probably come out with the True Blues again. Did you see like the Wizard colorway that's coming out? The one
I'm terrible with colorway names and recognition. Do you want to know what my beaters are?
I don't know. Sandals.
They're my beater Jordans are Grape 5s.
Great. Oh, those are solid, dude. Those are like classic, like Fresh Prince as well. He rocked those during the show, but
yeah. But a friend of mine, he had them and he wore them a few times, and he's like, I don't want these. I'll sell them to you for cheap.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And they weren't perfect, but they weren't tattered either. So I'm like, they eventually became the Jordans that I don't clean after every time I wear them.
I think the thing with the 5s is always like the icy soles and like the mesh that get discolored. I don't know if your Grape 5s have like yellowed like mesh cage like on the side of the shoe or like yellowed like bottoms yet. Are they still like icy?
Not yet.
They're still blue?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, they should be in pretty good.
Oh, and my nephew bought a pair for my kids, so we had matching ones for a little while until they grew out of it.
Oh, nice. I had the Fire Red 5s with like the metallic tongue, like the 3M reflective tongue. I have that from like I forget when those dropped, but they still have the Jumpman on the back, not the Nike Air. They've been doing like they've been releasing like those OG colorways with like the Nike Air original like logo on the back of the shoe. But in like the 2012 and before that era, they were putting them out with like the Jumpman logo instead. So yeah, you should open that pack.
I can't do shoes and toys, so I made my choice.
Yeah,
I made my choice.
Agreed.
What's up, E. Rivera?
I used to be into shoes like crazy, and then toys like halted that. Like I stopped buying shoes.
Had to make a decision. It's like when you go to the grocery store and you look in that toy section and someone left like a pack of diapers, like you know somebody made a decision.
Yeah.
And like my kid's are gonna poop in his pants, but I can get this action figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the decision there. Are you ready?
Yeah. You wanna go first?
Sure.
I think we should just focus on your pack.
I'm a professional now. All right, so take this code card. This is the back. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
All right.
There should be an energy. If not, then it's still fine because I'm pretty sure you did it right.
It is not. Wind up arm. Boring.
Machoke.
Machoke? What is Machoke?
I don't know.
Why is he so buff?
I never knew what he was. He's like some humanoid like reptile that is
Evolves from Machop. He's got gains. Look at how he was before, and look at him now.
You should see the third form.
What's his third form?
Champ.
I'm kind of scared. Machamp?
Champ.
Oh, does he have
4
just Champ?
arms. He has 4.
Okay. Oh, Bjorn is back just in time for my last pack. Awesome. Welcome back. Mirage Gate. Energy card.
Nice.
Rad Toyologist says Manepo, the toy company. Oh, you know what I ordered last week? the Noda Studios Year of the Tiger figure.
Noda.
Chinese New Year figure.
Have you been? Do you have any of those figures by Dan Toys and I think Cole? I forgot what the brand was. But
I don't know.
Let me look it up.
Love Disc. I think I have this earlier. Phalanx, or did you get that? You got that.
Yeah, I think I had that one.
Poliwag.
They do like the Death Gas Station figures.
Oh yeah.
They just like on Big Bad Toy Store. Another one went up for pre-order called like Homeless Joe.
Yeah, it comes with a tent
Yeah,
and some stuff. Yeah.
That one.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Hopefully it's something dope, dude.
Hisuian Growlithe.
That's what my dog looks like right now. Like he can't see shit because his eyes are covered.
Needs a haircut?
He needs a haircut for sure.
All right, here we go. Ready? Aw.
Nothing crazy.
Comfy?
That's just a rare, right? It's not a hollow.
Comfy? It's not even a hollow?
No.
What the heck? How much did this pack weigh? Was that the one that was 30? That sucks.
Every time you open packs, do you weigh them like that?
No.
No?
There's this stupid joke going on where like, how tall is that figure? Well, how much does it weigh? So when I was at the dollar store, I picked up an extra scale and
started weighing everything.
I figured you can do that here. All right, let's see what you get.
All right.
Here you go.
We got a psychic.
Go. I'm only getting like $20 worth of cards in resale value.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Was it? I'm just estimating. You got another Porygon?
Porygon, Inkay, Blipbug, something.
What's up, Kenny C3?
I think there's something.
Dust Tops? Yeah, I see something. Something,
right?
Yeah, go.
Oh, it's just a V card. I think. Magnezone. It's
not terrible. What's your favorite card that you pulled?
I think my favorite one is the full art like trainer card, like this one.
Oh yeah, she's cool.
The character cards are pretty like popular. And then Qrem V is like my other one. That was like, decent.
I think my kids will enjoy some of the cards that I got.
I still got to put
together,
like a gift package for them because I said I was going to send you some stuff, which I have.
Very nice of you.
But you told me like their favorite Pokemons were Sylveon and Combuskin.
Sylveon is a constant. I don't even know who the hell Combuskin is. That might have changed. It changes every day.
Yeah. If there's like another Pokemon that they're into, just let me know because I don't know if I have any Combuskin stuff anymore.
That's very nice of you to offer. Thank you. Dude,
I have like too much stuff. I just need to get rid of it to people appreciate it more.
I'm at that point too. If you'll actually enjoy it, like I don't need to sell it or I don't need to flip it. Like I think this is my favorite one tonight.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good one.
Sorry, kids, you'll never see this. My wife says she watched the part where I said I like Jinx. Jinx is a foxy lady.
That's hilarious, man.
Hubba. I had a lot of fun. We haven't chatted in a while and coming on here, opening these packs and just hanging out, talking NBA stuff, just stuff. A lot of things happened this week and we had a lot to discuss. But you know, I think it was perfectly timed for you to come on, man. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I do agree the timing with like the starting lineup and everything was a good stream to talk it through. So yeah,
I planned it. Yeah, it was fully premeditated. That's what I do. You know, that's what the benefits of being a channel member here on Toying Around. What have you got going on in the future? You know, you got some shots to set up. You've got the new subscription that people can check out on your IG.
yeah, I mean, other than that, nothing like crazy down the pipeline, really. Just like just keep doing shots wherever I do. I've been so like I haven't like produced that many shots, I would say, in like the past year compared to like, years prior. But anytime I do, like, or if there's like a figure that'll inspire me to like want to shoot more, I think just like the Yu-Gi-Oh shot that I did with the mummies.
Yeah.
Anything that comes to mind like that it's always fun to like once I get into like the photography and like in the sort of zone of like that stuff, it's just fun. It's just yeah, it's good times. So
Cool, man. I hope everyone, you know, enjoyed checking out your photography tonight and hearing about some of the stuff you do with toys and collecting and Pokemon, obviously. Going Geek says, I would enjoy watching Kev do a Pokemon tier list making. Well, Jinx is definitely S tier for me. S for sexy. For myself, unboxing Thursdays next week with Poncheezy. Going to be a lot of fun there as well. If you haven't seen last week's episode with The Amazing and Danyun, go check that out. Tuesday coming up, the 27th, the Boba Squadron will return. Yoko McCann, Paul Sun Hyung Lee, myself, the Fallen Fett Ernie. We're going to talk about the first 3 episodes of Andor. I have to go rewatch episode 3 because I fell asleep for a little bit. And I need to get a lot of screenshots, but that's Tuesday. And then that rolls into, you know, we'll probably go so long. The new episode will come out and then Yoko will talk about it on her stream. So go, you know, follow all the amazing people that in our circles here. It's just great positivity with everyone here and just great content. And then I think going forward, Boba Squadron episodes will be Saturdays, right, Yoko? We'll talk about it on Tuesday, but make sure you're subscribed so you know when we go live and you're back here every week. And of course, join the Enablers and album cover photo challenge if you have time.
yes.
Anything else?
I'll see you at SDCC, man.
Bring your shoes.
We'll play some
Bring your
basketball.
shoes.
I'll bring my Crocs, and we'll still get the dub. No,
I'm gonna ball you guys up in my Tims. I'm gonna bring my Tims from grade 12 and play in those.
that would be impressive. Not gonna lie.
Don't worry, gives me an extra inch in height.
Do you have basketball shoes for outdoor and indoor, or do you use,
Absolutely,
you use 2 different shoes, right?
you have to.
Okay. I just want to
Now
make
you're
sure.
scared.
I
Now
wanna-
you're scared. 'Cause
Sure. I think you went up a level, like definitely, like in my mind for wearing those shoes indoors.
for wearing different shoes?
Different shoes.
Yeah, now you're regretting challenging. Like,
Yeah,
indoor?
no, I don't think so. Yeah. Mario's still here?
Wait, you're gonna go pick on him because he had borrowed shoes. He didn't even have his own shoes.
That's what I'm saying. No. We'll get him
Yeah,
some
like-
shoes and then we'll do a proper 2-on-2. Like, man, I would really love to do that. So I'm excited. It'd be fun.
Let's do it, man. I'll go state to state and challenge people with Mario. Richie, this has been a pleasure and so much fun, man. I hope hope you can come back sometime soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys soon.
Yes, thank you for watching. Go check out Toy Migos if you want to talk more toys. But see you in the next stream. Have fun and keep toying around. Peace.
Peace.